haters.
That's why Evan is still suffering the butt of jokes from the whole condom thing.
And we're back. So, let's go around the table. George is currently making some delicious peppers over there.
So we're going to do really loud sibilance.
Sibilance!
Yes.
Yumi?
Yes.
Hazumu!
Hello. Pazuzu.
I have a mouthful of food right now.
Pazuzu was awesome.
Rowen?
What?
Yeah. Last we left off our intrepid heroes.
Rowen was saving the day.
With a pop collar.
Calling them heroes at this point is kind of...
It's very accurate.
Being generous?
It's beyond accurate. The accuratism is like off the charts.
Accuratism?
That's why I knew it was invented. That's how accurate it is.
If that word ever gets in the dictionary, you could actually videotape me eating a hat.
Alright, time to go to dictionary.com and rewrite it.
Lots and lots of ketchup.
We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna go to Wikipedia.
I don't know, it should be a hat sandwich, really.
Just like Al Qaeda and their capricious amounts of cheese.
Last we left off, a certain wolf. Are you seriously? Did you make a cape out of your shirt?
No.
Awesome.
No.
It's the pop collar cape. No. That's amazing.
Yes, it is. It's the golf club.
Superhero Rowen the Godslayer.
Why are the cute ones always so stupid?
Rushed in to what could possibly be. I'll put it in terms that a lot of gamers would understand. You walked into the instance, beelined it for the boss, zigzagged all the way back, dragging every boss and every minion and every minor clear that you have to do to the entrance to the dungeon while people are readying up for the party.
Good job, Ron.
Wait, you mean mobs don't shit aggro?
No.
Shit.
My campaign isn't a crappy game that monsters forget that you were there and then go back to their default position. Or get shot in the head through stealth. Get shot in the head while stealth and be like, where did he go? It was probably just the wind.
Yeah, not really.
Definitely the sound that wind makes, Jim. Definitely
Totally the sound that wind makes.
Yes.
I'm sure Yumi can get that enchantment for her armor at some point.
The entire party, minus Tonei and Altros, have moved into a point where pointy things are being pointed. I'm going to keep saying point at this point.
Point.
What's the point of saying point all the time?
To get to the point.
Oh, okay.
So yes, to get to the point, pointy things are pointed at everyone except for Altros and Tonei, who are kind of slowly trundling forward, realizing...
Because they haven't reached a point yet.
No,
Yes.
we
They haven't got to that point.
Ah, okay.
I didn't get to that point yet. Let me make my point.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, we were still watching the train and the graceful swan dive into the net.
Yes, because of your wonderful roll of, what was that, athletics?
1. Oh, so that balanced out to a 13.
Yeah, that's great. It's still a 1. Let's put it this way. Even at a moderate DC at level 3, defense wins. You have to roll anything higher than a 1 to succeed a moderate. This was a hard.
Besides, 1 and 20 are always hilarious.
Yes.
And that net was pissed, yo.
Surely they have brought some kind of god-capturing net with them.
Uh-oh.
It was bacon scented.
Shit, we can't have God slaying capturing net.
God Slayer capturing net.
Yeah.
It was bacon scented.
They knew you were coming. No.
It made
So,
it.
Rowen, you're currently entangled.
Right.
You're immobilized. You know, one arm is through one of the holes. A leg is sticking through somewhere.
And Selkie is
You're
licking
pretty
you.
sure your hand is scratching your back, and Selkie is sitting beside you and lick, lick, with that very strange forked tongue.
He likes you. You're not fish. Don't worry, you're good.
So yes, these strange, no-furred, armored, metal-wearing flat feet are pointing their very obviously metal weapons at you.
You mean new friends?
Yes, your new friends. Except for Tonei and Altros. You guys are kind of catching up on the situation.
We're kind of not being social because we kind of know how well new friends get along with us.
Especially with Yumi at the front.
Yeah, especially when the first person they meet is Yumi.
No, to be fair, the first one they met was Rowen. Yumi didn't do it this time.
To be fair, the first person they met was Hazumu.
This is true.
You're about to make friends,
I
Hazumu.
did my friendship dance.
Yeah.
They weren't impressed.
They were blown away.
They weren't too bad with it. And then Selkie swam on up.
So are you doing the known sign of peace by showing the whites of your palms?
I suppose.
Rowen, what are you doing?
It's more of a two-handed hello.
Struggling.
That cannot hurt me.
Okay, you get to roll once. I'll roll for the 8 guys holding you down.
Where'd my dice go?
Oh,
Did you grab them?
That
I'm having fun.
bag right there. No?
Right in front of you, Jim?
Uh-huh.
No.
I'm a GM. I'm not supposed to do this shit.
That's true. I'm gonna roll the die that was awesome.
Oh, I forgot to hide that die.
I forgot to crush that dice.
Oh, I can't crush things.
What am I
It's
rolling?
gonna have an accident one of these
Athletics.
days.
They're
20.
both storm drains.
8.
8.
If I'm writing that right.
Gotta be fine if all 8 guys roll a 1.
Okay.
How many of them
So,
rolled 1?
none of them. A lot of them didn't roll as high as you, but it only takes 2 of them to beat you to pretty much to keep you completely incapacitated. So 3 of them are pretty much. They've got
Incapacitated or immobilized? This is the difference.
okay, fine. Completely immobilized.
Okay.
They've got one hand on shoulder,
Subdued.
one hand on wrist, one hand on shoulder, one hand on wrist, and the other one kind of has you in headlock.
And there's one just kind of gripping onto the tail for
The
dear life.
2 others are just standing there, kind of. They seem to be talking about something very nonchalantly. You're not sure. You don't understand the language. They're just like.
Those dicks!
They're just like. So.
That's harsh,
How
man.
about that poker game tonight type thing? Of course, you don't. To you, it's like rah 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 rah.
Rabble, rabble.
Yes.
No, they're rabble rousing.
Parent sounds, yes.
So, is anyone doing anything other than struggling
Struggling.
or
Two-handed hello.
the French salute?
The French low. No,
I'm accepting their surrender.
What are we doing?
What do you mean by accepting their surrender? Be specific.
I am hiding, and I'm encouraging you to do the same.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of shift into my animal form. I mean, really.
Yeah.
I'm saying hello to our new friends.
Come on, Yumi.
She's thinking.
Thinking.
It's a Yumi. You can't rush the Yuminess. Because really, we know how well things go when she's spontaneous.
So swimming.
It can only get worse if she thinks about
Typically, in
it.
some way, orange involved.
Which one looks like the leader?
You can't tell. They literally to you all look alike.
So I was gonna point to one random one.
Okay. And do what? You just point at one.
I'm going to graciously accept their surrender and start walking towards their palace.
I thought you were in the net.
No, I'm not in the net at all.
No.
So
Rowan and Silky.
you're going to
Yeah.
say we graciously accept your surrender and start walking?
Yes.
Yeah. Pointy things are now directly at your throat.
I said we accept your surrender.
Obviously, they have a different meaning of the word surrender.
They obviously can't understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't think they can understand us.
I don't think I would put it past Yumi.
Yeah,
to
you've got
carry
a
the-
circle of spears at you right now.
And they still have your giant wolf in the net. And Rowan.
So you two are shifting into animal form and GTFOing?
Well, I'm not going to run away. I'm going to find a place to hide and watch. Try
Yeah.
to figure out where these guys are going.
Just like the badger.
You guys just realized that you have sent Hazumu, Yumi, and Rowen for their first contact with the civilization.
Yeah, and we realize exactly how that's already going to go. So,
This is a
Our
dream.
choices weren't much like for a stealth recon.
How are we making your
legitimately
day?
speaking, we weren't trying to make first contact. We were trying to avoid contact.
Yeah.
Bob.
Because, legitimately speaking, those two should have been able
Go
to
Team
do
Ninja.
that.
Go Team Ninja.
Should have.
Anyhow,
We're doing pretty good at Ninja.
Yumi,
We're awesome at Ninja until
In
my
your
monster
eyes-
decided not to come with us.
in your eyes, you are being professionally escorted towards the
I
palace.
am, of course.
Nice.
Hazumu, your friends are very wary of you, but they seem to have good
Good
hearts.
friends.
No
You're,
fun.
you're very happy. You're looking at their armor. Very quaint. Some of them have scuffs, so you kind of buff them out while they're walking, and they're very kind of like,
What the hell is going on?
what's wrong with this one? Rowan, these traitors to the Emperor's rule are dragging you.
No.
And Silky.
And Silky.
Silky surfing on top of you.
No, it's a jumble in the net. Sometimes he's on top, sometimes Selkie's on top. It's one of those rough nights.
Poor Rowen.
Tonei and Altros, you watch them go right by you from an alleyway, I'm guessing. You're not just
Yep.
in the middle of town.
No, we're definitely trying to
Stay
be
out of sight.
unobtrusive.
Okay. You're brought to the palace, brought up the steps.
We'll follow them in the back ways to the palace, to wherever they're going.
Okay. Brought up to the palace, brought up the steps. And you are escorted, everyone but Rowen is escorted into the dining hall in which you ate with Yokoto.
Aha! I remember this hall.
Rowen?
I tried to steal from this hall. She stopped me.
Rowen?
Cheers.
Hi, hilarious. Hello, meh. Hello, meh. You are escorted to a room where you are stripped down to your fur and put in manacles.
They left you naked and put you in chains?
And then brought into the room.
And
They bring out a completely naked room.
I happily accept your surrender.
Oh, they've taken your
This is the
armor from
best
you.
custom ever.
they have great customs.
They have really good customs.
They're all dead. Every single one of them.
So manly.
There's an
I'm gonna
entourage.
start with that one.
There's an entourage of guards. Yeah, that one. There.
That guy is my prey.
Biggest unhappy dog. Look at that.
Yeah. Well, a well-armored, as well armored as everyone else, but this one looks fancy armored, individual steps forward out of one of the various rooms of your aunt's previous established abode, and he starts speaking gibberish to you all. You're not sure what he's doing. He's kind of pacing back and forth. Yeah,
What language do we speak?
as far as you know, you speak common.
Alright, yeah. I'm going to start speaking very loudly and very slowly to him.
I just look confused.
Oh, you're going to be a tourist, huh?
Roll your diplomacy at a
Right.
negative 15.
Awesome, I'm a Viking at this.
do it.
I'll give
I'm
my
gonna
power.
No.
Ooh,
That's not bad.
that's not bad. With my plus 5, that's a 21. Minus 15.
Is a 6.
Yeah! Go 6!
This is not a skill challenge, you know.
Yumi is trying her best to smooth talk, but smooth talking only translates so well when to them, your tone sounds like guttural growls and yips.
What's the fox saying?
He's like, what does the fox say?
A ring ding 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 ding.
Head desk!
Woo! 5 book experience.
I actually came up with an emo for it that I was originally going to post as a status to Facebook every time I was made to facepalm, so you could actually go through a tally of the night.
So,
I cannot be arsed.
Tricia own count. Yeah!
Yeah. Trish had discount.
just a silhouette of trash with your head up.
I'm gonna start a spreadsheet.
Your spreadsheet.
It was a
Anyway.
line lurking
All right.
in line.
Let's do this.
So, yeah. He's speaking, then stopping, watching you, waiting, then speaks to another one, stops, watches you, waiting, then looks to Rowen, kinda, the once over, looks to one of the other strange things, starts speaking to him. Other one does some gestures, nods a bit, speaks very loudly to Rowen, almost as if he's waving a finger at you. You're not sure what's going on.
You're pretty sure they're talking to together.
Does he sound like his dad?
The tone is very close, yeah. And in the back, you notice that there is a older, at least this one, I shouldn't say older. There is a strange-looking fellow because he doesn't wear a mask. Might be a he, you're not sure. Doesn't wear a mask, has a very strange kind of thing in the middle of his face, has no muzzle or whiskers or fur there. It's completely blank. Doesn't have the same look of a monkey, but very close, very similar. And he has long white face hair.
Oh, he's a tree beard.
It might be a tree beard, but he's not as small as the tree beards were.
Huh.
Well, we've seen small statues.
Yeah, I've seen small statues.
Yeah.
It's Gandalf.
It's possibly Gandalf, yes.
It's tiny, old, decrepit Gandalf.
He's wearing what look to be robes. You recognize robes. And he's speaking very slowly to the one in the very big armor.
Tourists.
Yes. I would like to use my charming ability to try to charm the
Sweet Jesus. No.
special new one that has caught my eye.
Roll.
Ooh, 29.
Oh, son of a bitch. You're batting his eyes to him, and he's kind of watching you with interest. But he points to Rowen, mutters some words, and walks up to Rowen. He's now about 2 muzzles away from your face. Kind of squints at you.
He's getting in your face, bro.
And this is the part where Rowen is going to lose his shit.
Probably.
Because as he squints at you, he steps back, and he starts doing hand motions. You're not sure what they are, and he's blathering some incoherent language. The atmosphere of the room seems a little bit darker, as if a cold breeze has just entered from one of the rooms.
Uh-oh.
You're not exactly sure what's going on.
She's an evil magic Tonei uses.
And then you notice it. In the air, small little symbols are appearing around his hand as he's talking. You know what this is.
Dark magic!
Dark magic!
Oh, sorry, I don't know what came over me. I'm not like that, man.
I swear it's not because you're black.
Okay, he's startled. He kind of flails and goes back. And then there's
Usually when he dies first.
there's a sharp pain at the back of your neck as something hits you, and you drop to one knee because, oh god, that was actually pretty stunning. And he kind of dusts his hands off.
Hey, no need for any of this. Don't hurt Rowen.
No. Rowen.
You are now being held and pretty much on your knees with your head being held down by the neck type thing, just like, okay, this one's wild type thing.
What
He's rabid, we gotta put him
He's having
down.
his nose rubbed into the carpet.
Pretty much, yeah.
And say, don't do that, bad dog.
Hazumu is slowly realizing that these are not friends.
The quiet one is now going to be talked to. He's going to start doing the same. He's hold up his hands
Okay.
and starts doing the same incantation.
Okay.
It gets cold again, etc., etc., etc. Then the circle completes, and he reaches out and just puts his hand on your forehead.
Does it feel nice?
It's weird. Every follicle of fur is on end when he touches you. Just like feels like a whole blast of electricity just went through you. You don't know what electricity is, but imagine that, just like whoa.
She would know what electricity is. I throw it around all the time.
She knows what your electricity is. She doesn't know what electricity is.
No.
She knows the crackle of a lightning bolt. Yes, thunder and lightning. Yes.
Real lightning?
Yes.
So my head feels weird.
Yes.
Interesting.
Ah, you speak. Good. She's speaking something weird now. You're not sure what she's saying.
What did you do to my friend?
I can understand them now, I think.
I can't understand you.
You can understand what she's saying,
Okay.
but when you speak, she's talking the gibberish. But you can understand Yumi.
Yumi seems confused.
Yumi is very
That guy stole her voice and replaced it with gibberish.
It still sounds like her.
I want to use stealth.
What?
With everybody watching you.
Yumi's a little upset
I'm gonna
that I'm
have
not
to, what,
speaking
minus
her
20?
language anymore.
Unfortunately, it's a side effect of the spell. Tell me.
Raider.
Clearly Yumi's doing a look over there motion.
Roll it.
No.
What was that?
15 minus whatever.
Try driving under the
Did you
table.
actually achieve negative?
No, Yumi kind of behind the drapes, and then one of the guys kind of.
wait, this is nice and silk. This is silk.
It doesn't work very well. Hazumu, the strange pink kind of beige-looking hairless ape
Mark, what are you
The monkey.
doing?
is talking
That damn monkey.
to you, and you can understand it.
Scrotum?
You have
Nice.
this back on your
Scrotum
face.
face?
So, what are you?
I'm a rabbit.
Tubular, I think.
I'm a Hazumu.
Yes. No, rabbits are rabbits. You are that. The one in the large armor starts barking up, demanding to know what your military might is, and Where's your army? Where's the invasion
Point
force?
at him.
We're not there.
You're just the scouts. I know it. He's barking all kinds of not really Zen things.
This guy's not Zen Hazumu. He needs to learn to meditate.
Yeah.
He's not
This guy. If you could picture Rowan's barking, this is what this guy's doing, just in this gibberish tongue.
I hide behind the guy with the beard.
Calm down, calm down. Perhaps they're not a military might. It's okay. It's okay. They seem lost. Are you lost? The one with the beard asks. The large whiskers.
Technically is.
I don't think we're lost, no.
So is this your town?
No.
She's never been.
She's never even been to the friggin' town.
This is my first time here.
I see. We came and we saw that there was nothing here, so we got confused, and then we saw you. Well,
And then you got really confused. Sorry.
yes. Right.
I think we're probably at the extent of how far away we could be outside of the
Building and
castle without.
Yeah, there are supposed to be people here. I was
Actually,
told this was
More
a
of
town.
your
you
kind?
could probably leap up to the upper
Well,
stories.
not just rabbits,
There were
of
lynx.
course.
There are cat.
Everybody.
Well, yes,
Yeah,
I
I
can
can.
see.
I'd probably make one
So,
noise and
is it
stuff.
magic that you've used to alter yourself? Like, are you perhaps some kind of shapeshifters, lycanthropes?
no.
Strange.
I don't think action knife like sucks, George. I don't know if I can make that from here, even with the.
Tell me
plus
about
one.
yourself. What's your name?
I'm Hazumu.
I am Pierce. Do you have a last name?
No.
I'm not that special.
Trish is a
Strange.
stupid name.
You don't
I wish
understand.
I could understand because I would do like, that's a stupid name. Dark magic.
Pierce.
So,
Thank you, Dark Magic.
unfortunately, you will not be able to communicate with your friends at the moment, but can you perhaps... Do you have a language, a written form?
I think it does have a written form, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you perhaps communicate to them that we mean you no harm? At this point, the military grumbles, and whatever we want to call him, starts barking out about, you can't tell them we mean no harm, they might mean us harm, we have to secure this land, and blah, blah, blah. And
13 on sneaking up towards the house.
seriously, not Zen. You're getting pretty much chased by people with spear at this point. Yeah. Damn lynxes all over the place. What the heck is with that? You hear that outside.
I'll start a written exchange with Yumi.
I go around, I circle the building, try to find an open window.
Can Yumi read?
Yes, you can read.
Everybody by default is literate.
Yeah.
Special
It's a perk.
exceptions.
Except you, Altros.
You're dirt poor.
No, you can read.
Somebody has to keep tally of what's on the farm.
No. The shamans would have taught him how to read.
Hey, bro, how am I doing? Do I have more reads up? Bet I do.
I bet I was more profitable this year.
Bet they're getting bigger.
I tell you, it's just tree cannot come soon enough.
So I'll wait for you to get back. Try and decide what you're going to write down, just for them to communicate.
Perception of 14. Do I spot an open window while running around the
No.
building? For the roof!
You're not getting up there.
Definitely
There's no amount of rolling that you can do to get up there in the Lynx
Especially
form.
not with a 1 as for jumping.
Yeah. This is awkward.
Super awkward.
So if you want, write down what you want to write to Yumi and Rowen. But while you're writing the
note.
bearded one, we'll ask, so why was this one barking at me?
He was upset that you were doing dark magic.
Dark magic? No. This is practiced and schooled. I would never do such hideous... Ew, no. Uncontrolled. This is academic. Purely academic. You're using some words that the translation's kind of lost. You're like,
yeah.
Acco what?
I sit on the porch.
I'm gonna keep writing down the note.
Yes, we'll have to wait for you to finish writing.
Claw at the front door.
No, there are guards posted at the front gate. They're not letting you anywhere near. They're not letting a wild cat anywhere near their base of operations. If you're spotted in any street, guards are going shoo-shoo and throwing rocks at you. What is the badger doing?
The badger's looking at the building, counting how many guards there are. People with how many are they standing on only one spot, or are they moving around?
They move around.
Start doing.
They seem to be vocalizing to one another. You're not exactly sure what they're saying. There's always 4 on the house, 1 on each corner. It's one of those houses that have that
pagoda design.
Yeah.
You go back to the badger. They've got the place pretty well sealed off.
Rowen?
And there's no open windows, damn it.
Do you have any of your little distraction devices?
I don't know.
They're all kind of damaging, though, so
Well,
that could be
probably
taken
still
really
slightly.
wrong really quickly.
What I'm thinking is, if we may need a distraction, what I'd want is something that you could plant way over on the other side of town, or somewhere's down by the lake, that go off after a certain amount of time. So a fire starts down there, they'll have to go investigate, reducing the number of guards up here.
My lightning spear could probably start a brush fire, but we would need dry brush to be set off by these sparks. And
I'm thinking something more
process.
boom.
Yeah, I don't really have a lot of foam anymore. It wasn't terribly practical with.
I thought you were carrying tons of foam.
I have lots of my little stuff now. I treated out the designs for the big ones because I was always dealing with them and having to risk hitting them. As a Lynx does a shrugging motion.
Meow.
Why am I picturing Azrael?
Yeah. And please tell this one to stop growling or whatever it is he's doing. It's very distracting.
Good luck with that.
Yes.
Pretty much. That's what he heard, at least. Because remember, you can't really enunciate
A
properly.
distraction to pull away guards, and then we may have to go and try and rush in and rescue. I don't hear any screams of torture or...
I could use my whirly bird just because it would be an odd thing floating in the middle of town for a short while, and it doesn't do a lot. It stings a little. But it means I don't have it if there is a fight. Like,
Yeah.
It
No.
has a really low.
I don't think the whirly bird. I want something that's more... I'm figuring, like say, a fire or something, or maybe even 2 fires. Oh, yeah, out towards the far edge of town. How fast can you run as a Lynx?
Speed +2.
Yeah. 9. It's not one that's special.
Because unless I'm running
Faster
towards a
than
cliff
5
and
heads.
jumping off, I'm not very fast.
No, you can burrow underground though and have
Yeah.
movement speed.
I can climb better. I can't move a whole lot faster. You could burrow under the house.
I'm thinking that. Just to get inside.
But not through stone.
I know.
Yeah.
It depends on just how much stone there is in the base of this building.
Pity we didn't pay enough attention underground to see where the tunnels and caverns actually were compared to the city. We
No.
only went down the one direction.
Yeah, because we didn't have a sense of direction of which way we were heading.
I had one up until the first time I got bashed over the head by all the things that were down there.
So we're out there trying to work out a way of maybe distracting guards away to... If we have to make a rush in there, we want guards in other parts of town doing other things while we make the run. So that's what we're doing.
We're waiting for Alli to get back and
But
Hazumu to pass notes.
this is what
She,
Tony and I
We're
are trying to
passing.
formulate the rescue
If you
plan.
want to read.
Well, if you don't mind doing collateral
oh my God.
damage, I have.
Should
if
wrote a
there's-
book.
I did.
Oh, I don't care if we burn down half
very
this
I
town.
carefully
was
wrote a
thinking like a
small
vase
book.
shop or something. I just throw a rolling sphere of lightning into one of it. It'll start smashing things.
Yeah, we can burn down half the town. I'm not concerned
Totally
with that because
friends.
there's nobody here. They've all run away or they're possessed or
Afraid
what.
of me? Good.
They're afraid of me. Good.
I figured that would.
They want to be friends.
They want to be friends.
Why does that? I picture that's always what Hazumu is always going to have. Oh, it's just, they want to be friends.
Oh, look,
They
it's Smoke! He wants to be our friend.
Or the Dark Jinn.
Yeah.
Or the Onis.
The Onis.
Friends.
Will they be our friends?
Yeah, they're 10.
She knows Oni better than that, at least.
I know Oni are bad.
So
No,
what
you
is your
just
response,
misunderstood,
Rowan?
don't you?
I'm gonna stop yelling.
I'm looking around for an
I need a
alchemical
growl though. It's not like a
cart,
little
shop,
rumble.
or such.
Well, there should be stuff around. At least fireworks of some sort.
Is he done? He's still kind of...
He's like that sometimes.
He's grumpy.
Just ignore him for now.
Bro, is it customary for your kind to be clothed?
Yes,
Ah, so that's probably why he's upset. Perhaps he's cold.
perhaps.
Or no, I'm not there.
You, middleman, go fetch him something. The guy's like...
Yumi is loving this.
Yeah, the guy's like, fetch him what, a bone?
Just picture.
The guy stops, he's like...
Racist.
The guy stops, would that help?
No, probably not.
It might distract him.
Picture
He's a pretty-
Chatham Tanning has been hauled in before the vizier, butt naked, and the leading lady standing over here, and he's not being allowed to cover himself.
Yeah.
Imagine how that's the effect that's
I'm
going
sorry,
on.
they're gonna fetch Rowan some clothes.
Aww. I started skulking through the marketplace
I wrote you a
for a
note.
town that I can...
That you can read.
Hooray!
Tammy again.
Pretty much a shop I can destroy. Because really,
It
that's
should be
what's
in a plus.
gonna come
Most of the people are at.
back. 10...
Pass Yumi her note.
Where'd it go?
Oh.
13. I don't think
You
cat
get
form
shoot.
gets anything.
You get shoot again.
Ah, damn it!
You're a large cat.
I know.
And there are guards patrolling everywhere. You just keep getting at the wrong time.
I run back.
So,
Nah.
Rowan,
Can't
you feel something on you,
We're gonna need to.
and the pressure on your neck is
I
let
can
go,
give
and
it
the
sure.
pressure on your arm as well.
They haven't tried hurting me, they just keep
I stand
hitting
up.
me.
You stand up. All right, you stand
No,
up.
I think if we have
There's
to
something
rush
on
this
your
place, it's
shoulders.
both of us.
It's a lovely pink robe.
We
You
can-
recognize this robe. It's one of Yokoto's old robes.
It's woman's wear.
You just tear it off?
Yeah.
I thought it was customary to wear clothes.
That was a woman's dress.
Ooh.
Oh.
It just shows the taste of the guy who sent to get it.
Well,
What he's like.
honestly, busting
hate
them
these
out's not going to happen. We want to just join them.
Remember, they're afraid of you.
Well, we haven't heard any screams of terror or torture
Yeah.
yet.
About the closest I heard was Rowen growling while we went around, and really, when is he not growling?
You can't understand what I'm saying anymore.
The
Oh,
Pierce
we're
sends
not
off
negotiating.
another drone to find something, and eventually comes back with a bathrobe that is of navy blue.
If we
They're just
do
like
approach
they're kind of
them,
holding it like this,
we should
like.
go somewhere else to change track. They don't know what to do.
Oh, yes,
They
don't
don't
get
seem to
grumble-
tell the difference.
grumble
They
while
think
I
I'm
put it
just
on.
wild, is what
It's
they're
very
doing.
tight.
Which is our best advantage right now.
Don't flex.
Which
you'll break
theoretically we could use to get them out. We go
And it
in, we
ends
tell
to-
them
it
to
ends
change
at about,
when they're not when
here.
they're not being paid attention.
So you're barely covered.
Well, come
bending
on.
down would be
Rowan changing into
showing
a-
off.
we can at least get the girls out.
Yeah.
And flex my
Rowan
muscles to
is-
tear the seams.
No, they don't care, but it's tight.
Hazumu would be very easy because she.
Little bunny. I could probably carry her out in
The
my mouth.
fox is small fox. We hope,
Now,
as long as you don't have your mother's hips.
can you inform them that I'm going to do the same thing that I did to you to them, so that we can all converse like civilized
So we're going in?
beings?
Yeah, I'll
No,
write
hold
a
on,
small
I'm-
note.
I'm
still
going to
trying.
wait.
He's gonna do it.
the military guy is
still
barking up
hoping that
again.
we
He's
can
saying you
make-
shouldn't
we
do
can break
that.
them up
He's saying
because-
that they'll know.
I
They'll
don't
be able
know.
to hear
It
what
doesn't-
our planning, our strategies,
They're
blah blah.
everywhere.
And Pierce is going, no. They're peaceful. They're peaceful creatures.
What's
Look.
a strategy?
See? they're just.
Oh, the poor monk. My int is 10. I'm not smart, okay?
Give me something fast. 'cause
You're a little
I have
average.
Okay.
Ideas.
All right, so
I'll
another
explain
passage
what
where
you
you're
do
saying
with
that
magic.
he's
Especially
going
not
to
when
make
you
magic
need-
so that you can understand
Probably
them.
Voodoo
getting
magic.
into trouble.
I wonder what happened if I put my horns
Wait,
against his hands when he's doing the
Oh,
voodoo
gosh.
magic.
Yeah. Yeah,
See?
So he starts doing the cantrip if you're going to
As,
acknowledge.
and then as we walk up to the front door, the entire building goes boom.
He reaches the door, like the door just like explodes out and, off the porch.
I knew you made doing something.
You approach the
Tony
door,
Sales stands up.
and
Yumi's
through
doing
the
it again.
seams of the door, you see a white light.
Uh-oh.
It seems to be getting closer. The door's enveloped in white light. It's getting closer.
And there's only one thing to do at that point. Yumi.
T-Bug is busting up again.
So yes, are you acknowledging that he can do it to you? So he does the thing, gets cold. Are you trying to put your...
No.
Okay.
I went so well the last time I almost released an evil god, who I still think is my uncle.
He places it against your forehead. Everything hurts. Everything hurts. Here hurts. Wait, here hurts. That doesn't make sense. Here hurts.
What did he do to me?
You're not sure. It just you don't have anything here.
As the fox
But it
starts,
hurts.
As the fox starts whimpering.
Every piece of fur on you hurts. Your tail hurts. Your paws hurts. Your nails hurt. Your eye hurts. That piece behind your eye hurts. Your nose hurts. Your tongue hurts. That part of your tongue hurts. That tooth specifically hurts. Everything hurts.
He was just tingly when he did it on me.
World of pain.
Yes.
I don't like this man.
Yes, you're just like, oh. It's not damaging so much. It's just like, ah.
That's what the fox said.
Yes, you're in pain.
Your dark magic is evil and dark.
It hurts. And that's the first thing you tell him.
Here's just like, I don't understand. It's the same spell. It shouldn't be having any adverse effect.
I'm melting.
I go into the nearby alleyway and shift back.
It's probably because she doesn't meditate a lot.
Meditate. Huh. Strange customs. How about this one? Is she alright with me touching him? I don't want to lose a finger.
I can attempt to.
I can touch him for you if you want.
Can you cast magic?
My hands are magical.
You're wearing a bathrobe. You have the bathrobe on? Okay, fine.
No, that's quite alright. Keep your customs to yourself for now.
How we say hello.
Isn't that called milking?
Oh my god.
Oh, he's got another. It's only one though.
I somehow picture Yumi being a little more knowledgeable than that.
No, I was talking about the white-pink thing.
I just realized something. I'm the only one that has a weapon that's not obvious. Jaeger doesn't look like a weapon. I could just walk up using him as a cane and they wouldn't know the difference.
He's not that long.
Yeah.
Okay, so a little...
I'll attempt to write a little note
A little
to Rowen
walking
to
stick.
convince him to accept the dark magic.
That's gonna be kind of hard. He really does not like dark
And
magic.
considering
really
my
doesn't.
Yeah.
all my powers
Is
are
he your
non-weapon based.
mate?
Yes, he is. His father gave us
And you
permission.
can't say a thing about it because you don't know. All you know is she is very happy. She is so happy.
So very happy.
So you're both his?
No! I am.
We're just friends.
We're friends.
I see. Interesting. Your
Just
customs
friends.
are very strange. Very strange.
Last call, Altros.
Usually,
You can say hiding if you
foxes
want.
don't really work well with.
Yeah, I'm
Rogues.
going to stay up because I don't trust.
But yes, please. Can I
If there's anything
cast
that
the
goes
spell on
really
him?
wrong...
It only
I'll
lasts
really
a day.
bring up
After
with
that,
Yeah.
we won't be able to communicate for another day, as I have to.
I start
Rest.
approaching the...
Yes.
As what?
In my normal... In my
Hideo form.
I don't know.
Hangyoki form. That was where it
Rowan
me.
Weapons.
doesn't really like dark magic.
She
Yep,
doesn't
no,
care
I,
about it.
He's very against dark magic.
I walk out...
What if we tell him it's not completely
Hands
dark
up
magic, it's
peacefully.
like half dark, and it won't hurt him?
You can
Half
write him a
dark.
note.
Okay, I'll write him a note.
What do you say in the note for Rowan?
I'm gonna bluff the shit out of this.
Roll your bluff.
I draw a picture to communicate.
Is that a 20?
No, it's one! Oh god!
Now
It is
remember,
dark magic, but don't worry! It's not gonna hurt a lot. But you might have one tooth that's in a lot of pain!
you're writing it out for someone has to move his lips to read it.
You have written in your knowledge, you have written the most heartfelt note of why he should accept the dark magic.
Yeah.
To Rowan, it reads like this: accept the dark magic into your heart. It is very painful, but at the same time, very wonderful. You should always accept this. Yumi is trustworthy.
Sincerely,
Yes.
little girl.
Sincerely, little girl.
No.
Rowan is saying no a bunch of times.
I don't think he's gonna go.
No,
for
I don't
the
think he's
dark
gonna go
magic,
for it.
Sorry.
Hazumu, Tony.
I walk up holding with a picture.
I don't
held
want to be
out.
tortured by dark magic.
A picture of what?
I did quick bunny pictures of bunny, fox, and wolf just to indicate I'm looking for them. I hold it down and I put the sign back down and hold my hands up peacefully.
You hear the door slide open from the front. Pierce, boss, there's another one here. Pierce,
Yeah, maybe
Pierce
this
is
time.
like, send her, or it, or him, or what genders do you have?
We've got a Tonei and an Altros.
We have an indoor plumbing and an outdoor plumbing.
Tony is a Lynx. Yeah, Tonei's a girl. Altros is a boy. He's a badger. He's our shaman. You want him in here?
What kind is it? Looks like a cat.
That'd be Tonei.
Send it in. Send it in.
Wait yourself, Jaeger.
So yes, you are brought into the room. There's a there's a bathrobe wearing Rowen. Yumi and Hazumu are there, but they're not speaking a language you comprehend.
They're gibbering.
They're gibbering like the weird one with the root beard.
The tall root beard.
I draw a question mark on my pad and hold it up.
Oh, she can't understand us.
He cast
we
a
better
spell
write
on them
that
that made them crazy.
Is that actually just catching my interest?
Yeah, well, he hasn't been cast, so you can understand
So yeah,
him.
you can understand him perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can talk to him. Of course,
Which-
who
which
bothers
one?
talking to?
The one not in metal.
I bow to him.
What are you doing?
Is that a custom? Is bowing a custom?
To superiors, I guess.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I'm not your superior. We're just talking. We're friends.
Well, she's trying to be peaceful and kind of be like, yeah, hello. you know.
Oh, hello. Is she okay if I do my spell on
I
her?
make an arcane.
Yes,
I
yes,
actually
she is.
I actually started writing an arcane, just an arcane rune to.
Just go touch her head. It's all good. Go for it.
She'll
She'll
recognize what
understand.
you're
She's
doing.
cool.
I only have one more of these.
She likes
then
dark
I have to
magic, so
rest,
good.
But all right, he does the same ritual over and over
She
again.
knows dark magic.
Yeah, she knows dark magic. She's cool with it.
And he touches her forehead. You're used to this, so you see a whole bunch of your language just fly right by your vision and get instantly translated into
I can never write fast enough to catch other people's spells
exactly. But
out loud. No,
Yeah.
that's the first thought that I had.
oh, you're a caster.
Painful dark magic.
Excellent. You feel absolutely nothing.
It's
There's no
incredibly
tingling, there's
painful.
nothing.
It was tingly.
It was
a nice warm bubbly
painful.
feeling.
This tooth still hurts.
You are spiritually aligned. Of course,
So,
it's painful.
is your society
That's
matriarchal?
right. I'm amazing.
Give or take, it's actually more. I'm not gonna say tyrannical. it's not-
Bullitical?
Are only the
There's an
females?
emperor, and he's like
Peaceful?
9 feet tall.
What?
we
Yeah, our emperor's
Our emperor's like 9 feet tall. He's a giant bull.
That's
I don't like
impressive.
them.
A giant bull?
yes, he's the first herbivore to.
Yeah.
Normally,
This is so
we deal with a
confusing.
lot like that.
Why are you in my aunt's house?
Oh,
Oh, this one is your.
this is
Yeah, this is Auntie's house.
cool.
Yeah.
so.
Nice.
You're
I know,
from
yeah.
you're from this village.
It's silk.
We're from the
The
village
curtains are
north
silk.
from
Very
here.
nice.
I know.
There's a village north.
There's-
No!
How many numbers? The one dressed in more armor is. How many numbers are you? What's your military
Is
strength?
he your?
Is he your lapdog?
Is he your armor?
Is that his Iowa?
He's our general.
That's their Iowa. Yes.
their-
Ah, our Iowa's so much better.
Yeah.
This is General Crass. He's like that too.
Yeah, we have one of those back home.
Yeah.
Our town.
I don't know. Iowa's got more tact than this guy.
No, he fucking does
Yes,
not.
he does.
You will watch your voice and you will watch what you say. I'm in control here. Me.
Yeah, sure you are, buddy. Iowa has much more tact than this guy. Not to say that because he's my future dad-in-law.
That's the only reason you're saying that, woman.
I gotta get points where I get
Women are
them.
squawking.
You have bitched about that town guard more than I have. I'm the one that's
That's because he keeps catching me.
Catching you.
Town miscreants growing up. Let's just leave it at that.
Miscreant, I'm hurt.
Not blood.
I take it you all have history together.
Yes, except for her. She's new.
No.
She's got a new friend. Hazumu. We can do the friendship dance. Friendship dance. Friendship dance.
You guys
start doing the friendship dance.
There were even by our standards. How long does this last?
General Krause
24
going
hours.
ballistic.
Okay. I don't suppose you could teach me so that I could help you with translations.
I don't think teaching you any of my spells would be in our best interest at
Probably
the moment.
not. What?
Kras here would much prefer if we found out exactly what you all are before we decided to
Eviscerate. Serve as a key.
We're ourselves.
What are you, for that matter? You're,
a very good
we've never
question.
seen
That's a
anything
good
like
question.
you in our.
They're like
I am a
hairless
man.
monkeys.
right. Species.
man.
That is
Hairless
gender.
monkey. That's pink. Got
We
it.
call ourselves humans.
That's a stupid name.
Yumi, go sit in the corner.
No!
Adults
That's a
are
stupid name! Human!
Yes, Selkie is so very creative. Selkie is a great. Where the hell is
Where is my Selkie?
Selkie?
floaty?
He's my pet. He's floaty.
The thing that
He's
you
got the
caught in the net
tendrils.
before him, or they.
We caught something in a net? The Kras person pipes up. That creature is being held so that it can't cause any more destruction.
That creature's my pet, and I want him back here now. I demand it
You
as a
make
daughter of
no
the Great
di-
White Stag.
Yumi, they're not spiritual. They don't know a thing.
Then they're gonna get their asses kicked by grandmother Octavia. Don't call her a bitch, by the way. Bad road.
We're theocracy. We have a lot of ties to the natural spirits of the land. She is literally touched in the head by one.
I don't care either way.
I'm awesome.
That's probably her cancer too.
And
So much cultural damage being done.
I
Yeah,
didn't get to
that's
tell
something-
you. My aunt married the spirit of the lake, which is a giant, creepy monster, kind of like that Sioux guy was.
The spirit of the lake would be the water itself, dear.
No, it's not. It's got giant scales like this freaking big.
It was a dragon.
It was freaking terrifying.
Sweetie, what lives in water? Serpents and fish and things. It's living in your uncle. If she's married to the spirit of the lake.
That is even more terrifying. Either way, there's something like with scales this big in the freaking lake, which I almost released, but I said right.
At
I
least-
didn't release it.
At least you're learning, dear.
Go me.
Pat on the head. Oh.
Sorry, Pierce.
So,
We got
if you're
distracted.
done being all chubby, when can I get my armor back?
He.
We can't hear him now. We can't understand him now.
You can understand him. He can't understand you.
Okay.
Oh,
no,
Rowen
it's
wants his
fine
armor
like
back.
this.
He is the son of our town guard. We keep wild animals at bay. We keep thieves at bay. That kind of thing.
Kras is kind of like wild animals. You are the wild animal.
No, they're still regular animals as well. We still have wolves that don't turn into retards.
And you don't know she said that. You don't know she said that.
That's completely uncalled
But she's
for.
pointing at me.
So, let me get this straight. There are normal wolves, and then there are...
There are normal animals, and
Then there's Rowen
us.
wolves.
Can you shift even more towards human?
Hairless
We've
apes?
never seen
No, we
anything
like
like
the way we
that.
look, personally.
Actually, most
You guys
of
are
our
kind
time
of
forget
ugly.
that we're animals.
Kind of really
I can turn
ugly.
into a rabbit.
Especially that guy. I'm pointing at Kras. He's kind of really ugly.
She
Kind of really ugly.
she does that.
Watch your tongue or I'll have it removed.
You can try.
It's a
Hasn't
little bit
Iowa
sad that he
used that
only
one on
has
you
fur
before?
here.
What?
I don't
Hasn't
know
Iowa
what
used that
happened.
line on you before?
Yeah, but he couldn't catch me. Good times.
I'm pretty sure they have us caught, so tried a little bit of. For that matter,
She's tried diplomacy. She rolled, what, a 1?
Yeah, but I couldn't understand him at the time.
At the time.
For that matter, it was a long trip here. I'm sure the ladies are hungry. If it would be possible to get some food to shut them up.
Better question is, why are you in one of our villages?
Apparently, when they got here,
Where's
there
the
was
town?
nobody here.
Really?
Yeah, really.
That doesn't sound right at all.
That doesn't sound right at all.
That would mean that the masks are a separate entity.
Masks?
We're probably leaving them.
Masks?
Why would the masks not? Would they take them though?
Is this an organization?
No.
We don't really know.
No, that's the Black Paw. Oops, sorry.
You're not there.
Badger at the window. Hey!
That's a terrifying badger. Get it?
We came down here because we were having an issue with spiritual energy-based masks that were controlling people. That originated from
Controlling
this town.
Hinayoke.
Our people.
Okay. Okay.
Unfortunately, if there's no people here, though, that means that they left with whatever else happened to the townspeople. You didn't see any of our kind here before?
No.
That
It was empty. We came north and we... Don't tell our strategic movements! Oh, crass.
okay. Chris, sir, that's the only way you could have come from.
We could have come from the east. We could have come from the west.
No, you couldn't. No.
Came from
No.
the east to get back to our town. We would have.
We would have seen you.
Maybe my people can be stealthy.
I highly
She
doubt
can be
that.
stealthy, and even that has.
I can
limits.
out-stealth you any day.
We would
We're
also
very
notice
stealthy.
a large military force. Or
What
a
is
small
your
military
large
force,
military
given that we-
force coming
doing?
through our towns anyway?
Cross is like, okay, so 25 equals large military force.
You know what? I would like to roll with that. I don't like Imperial type
Go
things, so that's
for
why
it!
he's making
Get to the main city, only 25, no problem whatsoever.
This is a scouting party. We've recently found this strange, tether to our shores, and we wanted to find out where it came from.
Tether?
How far out are?
About 2 weeks south.
How the hell? Even our pirates don't go that far.
No.
That's very far.
Oh dear, even our pirates don't go that far.
I deal with one.
No, I'm just thinking, I'm looking at it from his side.
Yeah, no.
Oh dear, even our pirates don't go that far.
What?
You're
That's what
pirate?
I asked.
Straight out of the movie, you a pirate?
No, it's just you walk upright, you wear clothes, you have pirates?
He's having a very hard time wrapping his head. Crass is at the point, you can almost see him ready to pretty much to the point of... Yeah, pretty much to the point of, clasp them in irons and take them away to broaden the jet.
Flip the table.
Yeah, he's at that point. You've seen Iowa right about to bark at you all, and Crass is... He's a nice shade of red, though. It's very strange how the skin, their fur can kind of change. It's probably some kind of communication between their species.
I think he likes the bearded one.
Your armors are very nice.
None of your business.
Okay.
Pierce is kind of rubbing his temples. So you have an entire civilization north.
All
Yeah.
across this land.
I come from the mountains.
So lucky Rowan's not.
Oh, I'd be so exceptionally bad right now.
The Great Emperor will come and crush you. He'll defeat you all.
Force is nothing to him.
I wonder if these people could have a
Can
wrestle.
I offer you perhaps some food? We can discuss your culture. We'll discuss our culture. We'll make a bridge. Crass, of course, is going, we don't give them food. They're our prisoners. They remain in clasps and irons, and we're not giving them a cent, and blah, 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 blah,
I
blah.
surrendered.
I wanted
Prisoners?
to be friends.
No.
They surrendered to you.
You surrendered to us.
Yumi. They had weapons pointed at you the entire
They
day.
surrendered to us.
Your friendship dance doesn't work like that!
Yes, it does! Hazumu, tell her!
At least my...
We did the friendship dance.
We did the friendship dance. Therefore, you're friends. And we accepted your surrender. Now, I
Until-
want my Selkie back.
Until further
No,
notice.
I want my Selkie back. I want him back now.
Do you want to be
Yumi.
clasped in irons?
You want to try?
Do you have a muzzle? That's a first.
Yumi, roll to not get trampled.
So, my acrobatics?
Yes.
Okay, then. 21.
First guy misses, second guy misses, third guy misses.
Yumi, why can we...
Fourth guy catches your tail. You kind of do the hop, hop, hop around three of them, and the fourth guy goes and brings you down.
That is how Fox always gets caught. Oh, I'm sorry.
The tail. Every time.
You're being held down at this point.
Oh no.
I have a whole bunch of loyal soldiers. You have 3 friends.
Actually, I have magic horns that if I put against the ocean, the lake, a big bad thing comes out and eats you all.
Yumi,
You are now classed.
Don't do it, Yumi.
I have magic horns. I put them against a lake, and a big
I'm
bad
gonna point
thing
out that
comes
there
out
are
and
no
eats you.
horns on your head, dear. As I'm actually face palming against my
I am looking at this from the other side of the conversation. I'm just going.
Right now they think that Yumi is touched in the head.
You know, I'm okay with this.
They're just like, oh, she's that kind of person. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo.
Yeah, sure.
Yes,
food
you're
is-
currently in irons. They haven't stripped you, though, because you're not wearing armor as far as they can tell.
Idiots.
But your weapons are gone.
I'm gonna use my thievery. Because I can pick the manacles.
In front of their eyes?
Well, they're probably focused on Tonei by this point.
I don't think Crass will allow either of the canines to join us at our meal, but how about you two? Would you like some carrots? Maybe some
Yeah, I like carrots.
mice?
Oh,
What?
For us, we are omnivores. It's better natural species. Frankly, I prefer fish, but you kidding? Rabbit's delicious. What? Little bunnies. Come on. Do you know how many of those there are?
There are a lot
Your
of
people breed like rabbits.
Yeah.
So are there different
Carrots are good.
sorts of people?
We have almost all the most of the different animal species, with exceptions that there's not many. What would cold blood translate to?
My teacher's
Reptiles?
a lion.
Dinosaurs?
Scale kittens.
And there's
Thunder
not,
lizard.
You would actually
There's
call
nothing
them cold bloods in their language.
yeah, cold blood's the first thing that would come to mind.
Cold.
And there's nothing that really
Bloods.
lives in the water per se.
Right. These two are going to be withheld
If
and
you
kept away from the river
If you
or lake.
that would be wise, because I don't know what the fuck she's talking about, and I don't want to. She causes trouble, and that
Oh,
must be.
there was a thing in the lake, and she touched the lake and almost set it free, and then she touched the lake again and put it back.
At least she's learning what her horns can do, and to stop putting them against things.
I don't really see any horns on this one.
I
Through
don't
the-
either. I take her word for it.
Think of how that sounds to your ears.
Trust
You're
me.
taking her word.
And yes, I know the expression. Trust me, with her, it's just better to humor her.
You said, I'm sorry for the manacles, you said this is your aunt's house?
I'm not talking to you. I'm in chains.
Yes.
Crass put you in chains.
Well, don't you command him?
No, I'm the
No,
advisor.
that would be. This is Iowa and Oba here. Does Oba actually control Iowa? No.
Well, I was saying until I get these chains off.
Our village leader.
You know what? I'll do it myself. 19.
Click, click, click.
Okay, now let's talk. Yes, this is my aunt's house.
At which point,
Crass is
you're-
like,
She's sneaky pickpocket type. I don't know the actual word for it because I've never
She's
wanted
good
to.
at that.
it's called thief.
I don't use that word intentionally.
1 second. Alli, roll your insight.
That's not very good.
No, it's not.
Yeah, 17.
Ah, one of those. Ah, yes, that's wonderful.
Watch the silverware.
You can tell that at this point he's kind of reclined from wanting to tell you anything at all. Just a very obvious, like.
Frankly, if you want an easy way to keep her occupied, put her, the wolf, in a room, ideally wherever you got her.
We don't need fornication within these walls.
They won't. He's oblivious.
That means sterile.
That means exactly.
That's not entirely fair.
Yumi.
He'll learn one day. One day.
Yumi.
Altros, what are you doing throughout all this?
I still haven't heard any screams of rage or pain
I have not.
I'm just
or
picturing
anguish.
I'm just picturing the bedroom outside going. Da,
I'm surprised he's not trying to figure out what the last spirits are.
So,
Yumi, someone else's problem. For
I am half waiting for the top level of that thing to explode, but I'm thinking, okay, she walked in, I haven't heard screams, I haven't heard shouts. The guys are just wandering around outside, or the things are just wandering around outside, so they're not excited.
There's the giant spirit thing in the middle of the lake.
I'm going to go be
He doesn't know about that yet.
You could sense the entire
into
thing. Spirit vision.
some place that's relatively near
I
this
don't know what the
castle.
fuck you did, but
And I'm going to start tumbling down and seeing if I can get under the castle.
Yumi and Rowen are escorted to the basement
Okay.
where you previously escaped, and are being put by themselves in the basement with a guard, obviously at the top of the stairs.
Did we skip the lake house?
No, that's right. Sorry, you're put in the basement of this, which is just a
palace.
cellar that holds wine and other things that she would normally serve.
Is Selkie with us at all, or they have him somewhere else?
Selkie's down there.
Basically,
you
we're
can
in a
hear
cellar.
you can hear him
Yeah.
cooing somewhere nearby.
Yep.
Yay, Selkie. So happy.
Stop
He's
forgetting.
kind of chained to the wall.
He doesn't seem mine.
No, he
Probably
doesn't.
tried to eat it.
He's just like, ooh, ooh,
17 to get him out.
clink. Ooh, dunk, ooh, dunk, ooh, dunk.
Why
hit
are
the
the cute
ceiling.
ones always
Well, no one's here, so I'll start giving him some wine.
You pop open one of the barrels and start scooping out wine in your hand. It's gonna stain your fur. You might want to find a cup.
Are there cups down here in the wine cellar?
You could roll a spot check.
Sure, I doubt there would be because
What
it's a
is-
wine cellar, but
I would
I kind of assumed there'd be like a bottle of wine I would like pop
Oh,
the
these
cork
are-
off.
these are
kegs.
Oh, it's
these
the
are
big,
kegs,
okay,
yeah,
the
the
big barrels.
Industrial size drinking here.
I just pop a thing and let Selkie drink from it. I don't have to scoop it out myself.
Like a water fountain.
Like a water fountain.
You see her wasting wine.
No, it's not fish, but it'll have to do.
So cool.
You're both putting the cellar downstairs while you two are brought to the table. They're serving meals like you'd normally cook, but their spices smell completely foreign to you. It smells very not normal. You have melodies and medleys.
We have more of
and-
earth tones. Theirs
Yes.
would be more on the fiery side
Yes.
compared to what we're used to.
Okay, I'll give it a try.
Yeah, it's like putting pepper on a dog's tongue.
Yeah, pretty much.
If they have veggies, I'll eat those.
They have just basic carrots. You're given basic carrots. You're given
What?
meat that has been
What's up, Doc?
Yeah.
flavored, shall we say.
Beaten against a rock till it
Carrots are
stops
good.
moving.
Yeah, fork. Brought spices from home.
Of course. Have to travel with our spices. We've gone places where the entire foliage has tried to kill us. So this is nice. And it's like just picturing the ethereal plane.
I look over. Is his military guy in here at the moment?
Yes, he's just standing there, just glowering.
We do have our equivalents of him. Other than the one in the basement. Do you have his armor?
It's been confiscated, yes.
The crest on it is part of the people he works with, the guards across the lands.
The Imperials.
Tell me more about these Imperial Guards.
That's about the extent of it. They put down rules and they make sure the towns are safe.
They work for the Emperor.
The city itself.
The 9-foot-tall bull emperor.
Yeah.
That is a bull.
He's pretty scary.
And when he steps, the mountains shake.
Yeah.
Let's not get into
You're not there.
I know, but it's true.
All right.
I won't get into
Rowan will
mythos.
be
Oh, yeah. I know.
You've opened the barrel, and Selkie is
Actually,
happily-
you two can't talk to each other.
I know.
Well,
Yep.
yeah.
You two are unable to
You can
communicate.
tell him anything you wanted right now.
Yep.
I'm well aware of that.
Sadly, you could tell him as much as you loved him, even if he understood you. He still wouldn't say it. I love you more than the moon and the stars combined into one. What?
It's funny.
There's no
because
language
it's
barrier,
true.
really.
Dude, French.
How close is the lake house from the main palace that we're in right now?
The lake house is at the heart tip,
Yeah.
or the heart center up here.
Yeah.
The palace is at the tip, so you have to go
The
All the way
other side
around
of the lake.
again?
around.
Oh,
We're going
yeah.
through the lake again.
All the way across.
Across the lake is fine.
No, because I'm trying to think of a way if I can see if I can get in contact with my aunt again, without throwing my head into the lake.
Douche.
You don't really know.
I'm going to attempt to meditate
Oh, gee.
because I have my spirit
Sat
vision
down and is
on.
being quiet.
Be afraid. Be
Something's
very
afraid.
They
afraid.
did something bad to Yumi. Dark magic.
What was that dark man?
I have to learn it. It makes you quiet.
The darkest of dark magics.
Oh man,
Truly
they'll wait till
evil.
Iowa.
Truly, truly.
So
evil.
I'm gonna
evil.
meditate in hopes to contact my aunt because I have my spirit vision
Roll your
on. so-
insight.
Oh god, my insight is crap.
Yeah, that's not working, by the way.
Oh, it's not?
When he touched your head, it just hurt like crazy, and your entire focus on the spirit realm kind of went.
It turned you off automatically.
But you can meditate if you wish.
That's 20.
It's a 20.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
I rolled an
We'll get
18.
to that.
I rolled an 18.
Tony and Hazumu.
She
You're
wants to
having,
get turned on.
yeah, you're having a delicious
Oh,
meal.
Rowan's right there.
It's pretty good.
He's only in the bathroom.
Diplomatic.
Roll your diplomacy. Let's see who gets what out of who.
Can I use the new one? Or does that not count until I level up?
I shouldn't be rolling this. I shouldn't be rolling this. That's a 9.
10, 17.
Okay, so here's how it's going to go. Hazumu, in all of her wisdom, is blathering while eating the carrots, her mouth full of whatever she's chewing, talking about 7 points of Heaven Spire and her life growing up
Telling
as
all my stories of the
And the bunny
monastery.
piles.
And the bunny
and
piles.
mentioning blue hair quite often, like
Yeah.
Drago, blue hair.
Blue hair is awesome.
Every third or fourth sentence ends with, like blue hair.
Which I just keep amending with mythos.
But she's blathering on
Mythos.
about a peaceful monk community.
Monastery life,
Yeah.
mythos.
Pierce is countering with blathering on about him growing up in an abbey and learning magic as a means to follow up with his father.
Magic.
Monastic bros.
What's that?
Which
These two seem to be going back and forth,
Yeah,
but
it's
they're
awesome.
not discussing anything whatsoever about their cultures. They're just speaking about their backstory.
I'm fascinated by the fact that magic is actually allowed.
Yes.
Because I'm used to what I have to deal with.
You're like, why wasn't I born a human?
Damn you, humans.
But yes, you're getting little slivers of their thing. They have a king. They have a military. This is the equivalent of a scouting party. You guys send five people as a scouting
I'm
party.
sitting and drawing up parallels. Our 5 scouting party, their 25 scouting party.
Well, 27 technically if you count the fact that there's Big Armor and Pierce, or Kratz
True.
and Pierce.
Big armor. Oh yeah, bad guy.
Their
yappy guy.
army, our Imperials,
Yappy
their
McYapperson.
monarch,
The one who
our
barks.
emperor.
Yes.
The one who dissed her.
But yes, these
Marc
two
and
go
McBride.
talking for the entire 30 minutes while you guys are picking at your food, eating slowly and calmly. He's actually rather impressed that your people have such good manners. Looking at you, it just naturally, I
Yeah.
assumed that you'd be eating
Like animals.
Like
animals. Yes,
No, we've evolved past that.
I can see that.
Mostly. We
Crass
still
here,
have
however, would
things.
believe that you still walk on all fours.
She's more racist than John.
I'm just going to give you some meta knowledge about Crass. He's had to put down many orcs, trolls, and otherwise.
He's used to the lesser side of
Yeah.
the human world.
Does he have a pop-colored cape?
God damn it,
Yes.
Mark! I'm cutting off every goddamn color.
So yes, so there's amicable communication going back and forth. Yumi,
I'm mostly listening.
Meditating so hard.
this isn't work. You're not sitting in the cellar. You're in right smack dab in the middle of the lake.
You did it.
Though you're not
You
drowned.
don't know how you got here. You're pretty sure that you weren't working it, and then all of a sudden you're just there.
You did it.
I'm awesome.
No.
Do I want to be here?
The lake's frozen, isn't it?
It's not frozen, but it's completely a sheet of like
Still.
reflective glass. However, there's something different about where you are.
Are there angry red scales around me?
No, you're looking around and there are fish
Yeah,
kind
that's not
of
happening.
upside down floating past you.
You're on the other side of the
I
island.
said
This is the most confusing thing ever.
You hear a familiar voice saying your
Upside down
name.
fish. Upside down fish.
Yumi. Yumi.
I could use those guys for something.
Yumi.
Huh? Oh,
It's your aunt.
Auntie!
What are you doing here?
It worked.
What worked? What's going on? You sealed.
I meditated! It actually works!
Oh, that's wonderful, dear. What are you doing back here?
I need to know what is going on. Because there's humans.
What's
With
that
an-
who man?
Hairless pink ape.
The steel ones?
Yes.
That's what the masked ones called. Them?
They call them humans?
Steel ones.
Well, apparently they're called humans.
Who man?
They call it
Human. I don't know. They're weird.
That's strange. There's something wrong with you. Your spiritual form is hazy?
They use dark magic so I could understand them.
Oh, honey, there's no such thing as dark magic. There's just magic and
It
then...
hurts.
Ah, damn, that's
That's pretty dark to me.
They hurt you?
Yes.
You can kind of feel the water moving kind of abruptly. It's like...
I'm okay though. I'm okay.
So, what's going on?
There's a big loud one that's not as tactful as Iowa.
That's impossible.
No, it's possible.
Iowa has no tact.
This guy's got less tact.
He's got negative value tapped.
Yeah,
These
it's like
humans
negative.
all have no like.
No, just this one
they act
guy.
like animals.
Just this one guy acts like an animal. It's disappointing.
Totally uncivilized.
Totally uncivilized.
So
Completely.
why are you here?
Because I need to know what happened with the town. They said that when they got there, nobody was here.
They left west. That's the last thing I know. That's the last thing I could see from the lake. All the ones with masks just went west.
Well, how did you get here then?
When I set up the vines to protect you from being caught by the masked ones, I had only one escape, and that was to jump into the lake. At which point my agreement with my husband took effect.
But he's big and red and scaly and not good. You can do so much to your husband. You can do so much
Oh,
better.
that's Rashu. Rashu's large and red.
You said Rashi was your husband.
Oh no! She holds out her hand, and a rather Adonis-like looking, flowing water-haired, very muscular, I might add, beaver is there. This guy.
I'm sorry.
This
did you
guy
say
walks like he's got
Adonis
melons. Yes. This guy walks like with.
Hey, those things take down trees.
I guess it's better than the Chinese beaver.
Oh hi, niece. How are you? You want to play game? You want to play game? You bitch. No, it's.
We almost went to session with that. We almost did.
Honestly, it's actually when as far as it's like like charisma 20 type
I didn't
thing.
know beavers come like that.
Oh yes,
Otherwise, you wouldn't waste your time with this one.
Possibly.
but spirits are all different. I mean, this is just how he wants to look.
I picture him being this high,
change
but with a pot, this high with a pot belly.
He's actually a Chinese beaver.
Exactly.
No, spirits look how you want them to look when they want to look that way. So this is what you're seeing right now is what you picture him as a perfect mate. He kind of does look like Rowen. It's
Oh, now I'm confused.
beaver with fox ears. What?
Wolf ears and long flowing. I'm really confused.
Yes. But yes, either way, they went west, hun.
Okay, so what did the masks say about the steel ones? They're bad?
They did something south. It made the spirits very angry.
Are the spirits going to attack them?
I think that's what the masked ones were planning.
It's that dick in the armor. It's gotta
Probably.
be him. Okay. Alright. Thank you for the information. I won't put my horns in the lake.
You don't get to finish this.
Damn!
Yumi is writhing on the floor at this point. Yeah.
Foaming out the
I'm
mouth.
seizuring apparently.
Yes.
Grand mal seizure.
That's bad.
Splash wine on her.
Live! Blah, 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 the entire keg of wine.
It seems within
What do you
his,
do, Rowen?
I'm going to check for holes.
Okay.
And
For holes. Well, speaking of, there are.
That's his version of hugging, remember?
remember?
Yes.
Then I'm going to, I guess, try to calm her down. Is she fevered?
No, she's just writhing. You do notice that there's liquid coming out of her mouth, though.
Like water?
Yes.
Like I'm drowning?
Yes.
Oh God!
I'm going to try to wake her up.
Meditation is dangerous!
You put her on the side, like water's just coming out, like bah.
She's drowning, quick!
I'm drowning on land. This is damn you, black magic!
A horrible spell!
So yes,
Imperial's about to go mix those
you
in.
do
Pure
go
evil.
CPR.
Yes, I perform CPR.
Roll your heal check.
Pause on the boobs, wake her up.
Would he even know to grope her?
He would know to press on the chest.
Yeah, but he wouldn't know to grope her while doing it.
Not
He
good.
wouldn't know not to.
6.
It'd be time to
Oh God! Oh, he made it
No,
worse.
he wouldn't know.
Yumi.
As far as he knows, that
I'm
would be
gonna
pretty
die!
Yumi, you wake up sputtering as Rowen is slamming his fist on your chest repeatedly to try and get the water out.
I thought you knew CPR properly.
That was a lot of water. You're drenched.
That should cost up a lung.
But yeah, your chest hurts. He wasn't exactly holding back.
Ow. I'm sure that translates.
Yes.
Yeah, the owl whimper comes through. She can speak again.
Are you okay? I hold her.
So happy.
Oh, she's speaking gibberish again. That damn magic.
I get that dark magic user.
Back to Pierce and Hazumu talking about their childhood. So yes, Pierce has had a very eventful
Pierce
life.
is gonna get run through when this is done.
No, he's not.
No, he's right.
Exactly. He's had a horrible misunderstanding. He's gonna get killed.
Go for the jugular.
Oh!
This is personal. Hard.
I'm listening.
Yes, they've really nothing. You've learned nothing about the society other than they have abbeys and.
There's parallels. That's
But
all I
magic
know.
is okay. They actually accept magic. They know nothing of spirits. Spiritual energy is just one of those like.
We're the worst scouts.
Yes, you really are the worst scouts.
We had Yumi and Rowen. That's all. One or the other, we would have been fine.
And I'm still digging.
Now, would you? You said you had a village to the north.
And then there's 2 villages to the south. I'm surprised you didn't run into those first.
Oh, we ran into them.
Oh God.
Yep.
And
Did you find anybody?
expression dropped.
We didn't find any creatures like you. No.
What did you find?
There's a military. There's a
There should.
there's
Yeah,
a,
there's
there's a
entire
settlement
villages.
down there.
We
There's a
didn't.
port.
We didn't find any settlement.
Huh.
We had to actually
There
make. We had to actually make a base on this landmass.
That's
Not.
When you
They
made
put their
a base,
on an Indian burial ground.
yeah. Did you cut down a lot of trees?
Well, yes. We needed them in order to make our buildings.
They clear cut a friggin'
Spirits are gonna
forest.
be
Spirits are gonna be pissed.
yeah.
Spirits? We haven't seen anything.
Our type of magic doesn't see them. It's the holy spirit.
That
Can't word
inhabits
it.
everything.
There's specific. There's a different
like the
type
forest?
of magic used.
Yes,
in
the forest.
Midichlorians.
word with spirits.
Thud.
And there's spirits tied to everything living, plants included, and unfortunately, the spirits have a lot of influence over our very land.
Well, we've not run into anything like this. Our best spiritual people said that there was nothing here, so.
We're alien to you, though. Our spirits would be too. Our magic would be because it's a different type.
Well, yeah, but if your spirits are so powerful, they should have been able to communicate with us already.
They don't
doesn't
typically
mean they want to.
materialize. The one downstairs is an epitome of abomination, really. That was
Which one?
magic.
The wolf?
No, the wolf. The phony
wolf's
thing
an
that
epitome
he
of abomination. I
said
agree
that they
with that.
captured.
Oh, the crazy one.
No.
I draw a picture of something.
Selkie.
That thing. Which I'm...
Oh.
iPad.
He was a creation of a bad melding of magics. And it's
Oh.
being sucked into...
Well, then we
the-
should probably dismiss it from this plane.
What?
Trust me, that would go badly, especially because of Yumi. Realistically, it would be a lot easier
The
to...
crazy one is really attached to it.
Yes, that's... Yumi inadvertently was part of the magic that created it. She's not going to give it up easily. It's effectively her companion.
Well, and at this point, Crash speaks up. Oh, enough of this talking! We want to go north and see your town and talk to your people.
If you do it by force, you'll be met with force. If you do it peacefully, you can pull it off, but they're not going to understand.
We can be friends.
It would take translators like this, and frankly, going and marching like that would be met with people like the wolf.
Oh, the wolf's dad.
Fight good?
You haven't met the wolf's dad.
I
I've
fight
seen the
good.
wolf fight.
The wolf's father is pretty experienced veteran for.
It's a good thing he didn't take the spell, because then he'd start talking about killing gods. And
Yeah, exactly.
I'm glad I walked
the
in
gods there.
I fight.
There's no god. There's the two gods.
Listen,
But nobody cares.
are you
about
a
that.
threat to us?
We don't know you exist. Why would we come after you?
You attach yourself to our borders.
That could be the masked ones.
did?
They're kind of a third element. They're like
They're evil.
You're on our island, assholes.
this is our land. We didn't try our ruling people did not try coming after you. If it happened, it was a fringe group. We would be just as much trying to get rid of them as well. The people that left, the masked ones I mentioned, they're probably going to be a problem for us.
They're going against the will of the Emperor.
They're ones.
The will of the bull.
They're ones.
I ain't gonna fuck with a 9-foot tall bull, are you?
They would be how you'd end up meeting the spirits because that's what's fused to them. It's
After the
spirits
4 or 5
taking
levels.
over our people.
Pierce is just like
We're gonna
wriggling
need to
up
go
his-
for Paragon
So
and take over
let me
the
get this
Emperor.
straight. Do you people don't even know how you
No. But
roll.
we
D20.
haven't even had any official reports come north. That's why we came down here. We were worried about the 3 settlements this way.
15.
Plus,
Plus
we don't know.
Plus what?
Just, no,
your
just
strength
rolling
or
any
something.
athletics, I guess.
Athletics, yeah.
Athletics, of which I have practically
I don't
none.
know. Probably more. Maybe
1. 16.
Either
There
way.
you go.
All right.
It's just a move speed, eh?
Yeah. Altros. You've got light. You've got light. Little pinprick of light. You see what appears to be Rowen beating the crap out of Yumi.
Back up slightly.
I'm going to allow this.
Yes. The thought is, yeah.
There's probably a
That's
reason
right.
for this.
I'm just gonna wait till the encouragement stops, and then.
The encouragement stops, and now they're in an embrace. It's very strange.
Now this I have to stop.
Unnatural.
A badger has bored itself through the cellar's stone basement. You know who it is. It's very obvious to all of you.
I'll get out.
Even
Take
though they're
myself
listening,
off
you
and
forget
change
about
back.
your damn ammo.
Oh,
wait a
man, I wish
second.
you like
Is-
grab
is
him and be
there
like,
still a guy
4th
down
Street,
here
attack,
guarding
and throw it at the guard.
Is there a guy down here guarding them?
Nope, not that you see.
They just threw them down here. They figured it was the only access.
Okay. What the hell?
Something's wrong with her. They
Yeah, and?
They cast some sort of spell, and now she's crazy and talks gibberish.
How could you tell the first one? And B, what's...
You remember, you can understand.
She was quiet for 10 minutes.
I look shocked. But she understands me, right? That's not gibberish.
See?
Hello, Altros. You can't understand a word.
Okay, yeah.
Here's what I'm saying.
Dirt,
Spell scrap
magic
money.
written on the ground in dirt.
This place must burn. Altros put markings down.
Yeah, it's just like
Now Altros knows why Tony's still upstairs.
it's
I was just
war.
like, I call him the white forest. The
Yeah.
forest takes over the entire town.
Okay, why are you two down here? Were you a little thirsty?
Jackass in armor.
And
Jackass
that
armor.
color doesn't suit you.
They took my armor away.
Jackass in armor.
You don't
Stairs.
want him to see that. Why I move that out of the way? It's like, that's not nice way to talk about it.
Yumi's trying to think of something else to write.
So why are you down here? You just thirsty or what? And that color doesn't suit you.
It's also very, very high. Riding high.
Hi,
A
guys.
little too high.
Yes, if he doesn't...
I'm doing this.
You really are. If he does a pelvic thrust, he's kind of flexing you.
I'm maintaining rigid eye contact up here.
Rigid, eh?
It's a long and hard process. Oh no!
Look down. Can't look down.
This is getting harder and
We have a
harder.
problem.
I didn't choke out my drink for once, but fuck, that took some high rolls.
Okay, so
I think I scared them.
That's what I wrote down.
Well, the guy who cast a spell on Yumi, he was going to do it on me first, but I scared him off.
it's probably a wise thing.
I don't know the black magic on me.
Yeah, black magic. No good can
Oh,
come.
here,
with it.
is your spirit vision on?
No.
Okay.
Well, well, actually, no. I will to take a look at her. I mean, is she horning or not?
Is she horny or
She
not?
always is.
Her horns have this strange, like, arcane
Wisps around them.
kind of Tesla action going on.
They're actually arcing.
Yes. With purple glowing energy that only you
Purple?
can see. Yeah.
Which one's that?
The bad one, isn't it?
That is
Arcane.
dark magic color.
It's not spirit.
Okay, so what I'm watching is two, let's call them what they are, relics of the Great White Stag,
Yep.
arcing dark magic.
Yep.
Yep.
It's like Jaeger.
No, Jaeger would have an oh fuck if he saw that.
Well, we're boned.
I'm thinking.
Nope.
Yes, exactly. Fuck it, I'm out of here.
So what do you think, Jaeger disintegrates? He committed suicide. Uh-oh.
That's not good.
No, I know. I turned to you to try and ask, but then I realized you can't see it. Oh, that's not good.
I
Really?
saw the way I could introduce him to a spirit.
These are like portals to place. Great White Stag. Dark energy. Going straight into Great White Stag.
You're talking to an Imperial, you don't know shit.
I know, that's right. It's,
Fix it.
Can you fix it?
Fix it.
I kind of look at my arm and go,
experience of any Imperial.
I say the equivalent of, she's metric, I'm imperial.
Damn right, you're Imperial.
No.
I need a 3/4. I've only got a 9.
No, 9 millimeter.
Yeah, exactly.
3/4. All I got is a 9 millimeter.
The one upstairs could fix it, but
Yeah. Speaking of, where's Tonei and where's Hazumu?
I don't know. They left him upstairs. They just threw us down here. Probably because she tried to escape.
Wait a second. I want to make an insight roll on this and see if I make the correct deduction.
I was succeeding, in all fairness.
You did get the drop on like 3 of them easy, like
Yeah.
off the head, up the drapes, and then grab.
No. 16 plus 12. So 28. I make the assumption that she and he did something to offend people.
Yes.
The other two probably stood in the background and went, "Oh no!" While it happened.
Yep. You got that. You got that feeling that Yumi being Yumi did Yumi things, and Rowen being Imperial did something fucking dumb.
Did something imperial, and so
I repeat, something fucking dumb.
that's a Tonei translation.
So the other two are still upstairs with the apes.
Yes. They haven't described them to you.
The hairless monkeys.
Remember, you've only seen them armored.
Yeah, I said. Well, okay, I call them
The steel ones.
The steel ones, yeah.
The metal ones.
irons.
Yeah.
We would know steels
Yeah.
from a hole in the ground.
The metals.
The metals, yeah.
Well, no, you would know because originally Yokota was saying that the master called them the steel ones.
That was presuming he made that connection.
Who said?
Originally, when
Her
we
aunt.
came to the city, my aunt
When
was
she-
saying, told us
I-
that the
You-
spirits.
I haven't seen you since
No.
before you went down to talk to your aunt.
No, I'm saying when we originally came here the first time,
Yes.
Auntie told us that the masks were running away from something they called the steel ones.
A,
Oh,
we
yes,
probably
you
didn't.
are. You are correct.
A, we
yes.
wouldn't mentally translate that correctly. B, he would have to make that association because you have that association from talking to your aunt the most recent time. We never presumed that up to this point.
Steel ones.
Altros might click into it though, being Shaman.
He's pretty wise.
Yeah.
He's really wise, so yeah.
And I rolled a 28.
Yeah.
So, okay, they're upstairs. And you haven't heard any sounds of torture or
No?
slaughter or.
I'm sure you can hear Hazumu.
There is a lot of chattering. Perhaps Hazumu is telling all of the secrets of your race.
I'm pretty sure.
Well,
that he's
come
the
on.
one
She's a
that-
monk who's lived outside the Empire her entire life.
Everything
Also-
I know is wrong.
I'm picturing her like biting into her hair and then into the bread just this food
Yeah.
just pouring out.
Offer roll.
Table manners, what are those?
Word vomit.
Yeah.
Yes. She's the wall of text that crits.
Yes.
Okay, so they're not Or are they being tortured?
been
Or are they
pulling
torturing? It's
It's a tough call.
yeah, really. Okay.
Yumi, there's a hall.
There's a whole
Well, I was
wall.
getting sick of being in here anyway. I was about to get ready to leave.
But you're snuggled in Rowan's arms.
No, he's talking to Altros by now.
Yeah.
You got distracted from the snuggling. This is bad.
I'm taking Stucky with
But
me.
Rowan's still in a bathrobe.
He can't fit in that small hole.
Oh no? Okay, he can make sure those two are okay. 20 stealth.
Okay. You continue talking.
Took your
So-
eyes off the fox.
Yep.
What?
Mistake number
Yes!
one.
As soon as I saw that the two of them were talking, I looked at it. I'm like, you're getting kind of bored, aren't you?
I'm the only one that doesn't take my eyes off the fox, really. That feels
Yes.
learned.
Yes.
Eventually. Okay.
And I still get away from you.
What did he do
I don't have
here?
very good.
I know.
Do you know?
The fact that I can
I have
catch
no
you
idea. I
at
couldn't
all
have
is
done it. You
impressive.
should try
Yes.
to get Yumi
But you've been around me the longest,
You should
though.
try it where? Yep. Try
Yeah, I
and get
should have
her.
circumstantial pluses to it.
Crap.
Oh, that thing's in here.
Yes.
Oh, Soki. You're so awesome.
And tried
At
to go
times,
into a
I
tiny
forget
hole.
that thing's such an abomination that.
Yes, it's kind of going thump into your hole, Altros. Thump.
What does it say about the fact that you do forget about it? You're too used
I've
to
seen
us.
way too much weirdness.
Exactly.
Way
Used to
too
us.
much.
Stupid cramped hole. You're in your fox form right now.
Yeah, I
It's only fit.
shifted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stupid badger
So-
in his white ass.
Oh, she's trying to scrabble through my hole. I can hear it.
Yep.
Oh, and she's going to hit the L bend right up. Yeah. Oh, yep.
Altros, you actually hit Altros. That's the one word you understand is Altros.
Who the hell digs up? Stupid fucking badger. Because he dug down.
Well, yeah, and badgers do.
Yeah.
They go very straight lines.
Exactly.
Foxes go at angles. Yumi has all the kinds of cursing.
So, I bet picture the two of us standing there looking at the hole, kind of going, she's going to get stuck. You know that.
Her butt's gonna get stuck.
And we're going to be facing the
I
other
have
side
said
of
that
this.
wide.
Yeah, and she has her mother's hips. And I say that to you.
Okay.
Good birth and hips.
Right over
Roll
there.
your acrobatics to squeeze through here properly.
One.
Yes, literally.
You George dwarf it. you've reached nothing. Uh-oh.
Can't go back down.
Start digging.
Butt stuck.
Yeah, your butt's stuck, and your legs are stuck in that awkward. Can't really. Yeah, your legs are stuck like this, and you can't really move them because the way your legs bend. And it's like, uh-oh.
I hate that badger.
His L.
I was gonna. How big are you when you change?
He's pretty big.
He's a wolf.
I can't fit through that hole.
It'll take me a while to make one big enough for you.
Just go around Yumi so you make sure she's.
Well, that's what I'm gonna have to do. I said I figure. Listen, she's not. No, she's not going forward.
You're.
Yeah, she's still trying. Oh, no, I think she's stuck.
Back to you two. It was such a wonderful meal.
Yeah.
Great.
I at least observed this much of you two talking. And
I'm gonna
I showed
break
him all
that
the
big woman's
parallels
throat
between
out.
their stories in
Oh,
society.
interesting. Oh, okay. So you. Interesting.
And actually, I wrote up our alphabet in the basic words while they were chattering too.
You wrote your alphabet. To him, your
Yes.
alphabet is like 400 letters.
Aware, but
And he's like, ah.
that's,
Thank you.
That's our writing.
That's our preschool alphabet.
Yeah,
This is our basic
for little
learning
kids.
to read type thing.
Oh. That's
I recall
interesting.
that yours is I just make some swishy motions. I pull out the picture of the sign actually.
Yes.
If you could translate that, we could have some small writing.
Base camp,
I write that in our language underneath it.
and then he gives you a distance, but you're not sure what the measurement is.
I put the numbers, but we don't really have measurements between places.
Well,
As far as we knew, this was just a new land that was set to be explored. This is why we're here.
You guys are from another land?
Yeah.
I wonder if Blue Hair went there.
You keep mentioning blue hair.
Those actually. Whatever. Mythology. Probably existed, but like.
He's my
fuck if I knew
hero.
half of it. She does this. She's at least the overly friendly one out of our group.
Why is he your hero?
How about we
go into
take you all
detailed
to
explanation.
show you
I will
the base
eventually tell
camp
them
we've
the
set
story.
up because I don't think we'll be removing it anytime soon.
I'd appreciate it just to see if there's any signs. I know people that are in the town further south. That's part of why I came with the scouting party to see what was going on. The town's gone. I want to see if there's any evidence of why or where they went.
5 people.
Yeah, pretty much. He's like, yep, this is going to be so easy to take you out. You see him? No.
Clearly a villain.
He suddenly has grown a twirly mustache. You don't know where that
Goatee?
and a goatee, but just a pinch.
Just a pinch of
I had actual family
Just a little
down that way.
triangle.
Well, perhaps you can show us where these villages are, and we can add them to our map. We have
Our
a photographer
inventory
with
of
us.
things to loot.
What's a cartographer?
Map making.
Yes.
The kind of thing
okay.
I've been trying to do while we traveled. That
Oh, you have maps. Could we see them?
they're not very complete because I.
Because we
never been out of
do-
town
Do
that
you
much.
show many of them?
Because we
I showed
dimensioned.
the one I made on the road, which is of course very.
Yes. He's like, oh, quaint.
It's not very well done. I haven't traveled much.
Artistic.
Yes.
And they don't give us maps since we know the gist of where we're going.
Well, so far as what we've mapped, and he kind of motions to one of the guards who is like, are you serious? Looks across. Crash is like, oh, they're not a threat. They're peaceful. They could be calling you that.
okay.
See what I have to deal with?
Okay. Very plainly, most of us are peaceful. We just have. We have his equivalent as the most part. We have your equivalent downstairs and in
Of all the
isolated
people that
areas.
get- they get
Your
those
kind,
two
your kind gets to make the call the shots and such. You're just not the
As
only
opposed
ones
to
here.
the greatest emperor in living history, crushing all beneath his feet.
Frankly, most of us this far south
And then you
don't
sound
have
like
anything
every
to do with the
single
Imperial regime
secret.
anymore. We're the people that kick out
The Black
your
Paws are rolling
organized
such a
thing.
secret
Well, then
society
perhaps you'd
after
like
you.
to
You realize that.
Join our society.
They are. People don't believe me. So how does this king thing work?
That would probably be in a
Do you
long
vote for
Do you
it?
vote for him?
idea, but
Is he elected?
there's still a lot of matters.
Or does
to
he
deal
crush
with
the
all
previous
before I
king
can
under
vote
his
for him.
iron hoof?
Shush, you're not there.
You're stuck in a
You
hole.
were saying, Tony?
Yes, you are stuck in a hole.
Present, stupid badger.
I'll keep
current
that on the
king is
long-term
King
plans.
Bad
There's still a
Horse.
lot that we have to deal with. We do need to go south if you
He's back.
would like.
We can send a small group with you to make sure you don't get lost and show you where we've been.
Let's keep the pointy end of the stick pointed at you the whole time. We're totally friends.
You've got that feeling that they're not going to let you go without.
Yes, I know that they're not going to.
They killed all those trees.
What are you laughing at, Alli?
Oh, I've done this
Fabeaver.
beaver. Fabeaver. Fabivero.
Wow!
That's awesome. Beautiful, Jen. Beautifully done.
You guys need a sketch section in the website.
We do.
Word.
Fabeaver. You have to draw. You have to draw a shapely fox around one leg, going so handsome.
It's true. Yes. Yes. That's what's missing.
Given that I know I'm sure you don't call your military imperial. I know your military probably functions
Royal
the same way that
They're
Or
nice.
they're the royal guard. Yes.
Wow, it's really not that
That's a
different.
stupid name.
I know your guards are
You
companies
from the
anyways, so I can
No,
show
from
them.
outside of the
Yeah,
town.
I know.
That's a stupid
I
name.
do know the way, despite us being past the road, because again, I've got family stationed down here. We're coming to look for reports. Clearly, if there's no towns, there's no reports to send up.
Well, like I said, we haven't found any towns south. We just have the base camp.
We burned them.
I actually go to my sketch and draw the gist of where it would be, marking off the sections on the road as days travel.
Oh no, we went. We followed the coast and moved in once in a while.
So you went this way versus whereas the town would be this way?
Yes.
Okay, so you might have just not passed it, I'm hoping. I know there was rumors of a fire breaking out down there not long ago, but... Oh,
What?
I just thought of a way I could introduce him to spirits. I have Huddy.
You have Huddy. You do.
Then they're going to confiscate Huddy.
But you also spent a little while warning him about masks.
You also have Jaeger.
But that's, you see, that's a special exception. I've shaped the mask to fit to my glasses. Mine looks like a pair of wooden goggles.
But it's still a mask.
Yep.
You're wise enough to know that bringing out a mask may not be the best thing.
Especially after
I still like the
you-
first
Altros,
These
you-
things
you've done
possessed
to a point where you
everybody.
could-
where I'm facing up her.
Yes.
Well, no, she has a skirt on. She's in fox form.
Yeah.
Looking up a foxtail.
Ah, boy. Work this out. Okay, I'll probably have to dig.
She's kicking dirt at you.
Back up a ways. Start digging. Basically, enlarge
Claw
this
the tail,
hole.
that'll make her stop.
You had to roll a 1, didn't you? You had to just roll a 1.
I called it.
She's
It was
pretty
awesome.
sketchy.
His fault.
Of course it was. It was hilarious.
Rowan, are you just watching like the whole?
And you hear, boy, she's got herself stuck in here tight. A few less tea cakes wouldn't hurt.
Put to the back.
She's rapidly kicking dirt at you.
Oh, but
I'm going to listen to the door, make sure nobody's approaching.
No, you hear talking. That's pretty much it.
Mumble, 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 mumble.
Maybe if you
mumble.
dug proper
Dark side.
sized holes, we wouldn't have this problem.
Fits,
Badger size.
Fits-
Badger size.
fits me perfectly.
Waddle.
Yes. Well, that's
Can't believe you
perfect.
got stuck. Roll your acrobatics again.
15, so 25.
You've made room. You kind of shuffled forward a bit. Now you're kind of in the hole going up.
Scrabble.
You're gonna make it out if you keep wiggling, but
Altros will probably extend the tunnel before you get there.
Yeah,
you roll the 1, huh?
You're going to be
Butt stuck.
like there's going to be dirt in your fur for
You're gonna be
weeks.
so dirty when you change
Yes.
forms.
Yeah.
You're going to find dirt in all sorts of inconvenient places.
And I'm going to make your life a living hell, Badger.
I didn't tell you to go down the hole. did
But
I?
it was your hole, nonetheless.
It's funny that you think that you haven't already made his life a living hell.
Yes.
He looks forward to being a tree.
Yes! See, that's the whole thing is, now Yumi's going to be trying.
Oh god.
We will need
Active
to
effort.
get the rest of our scouting party. Much as they'd be less trouble locked up.
Yeah, we can't leave him in your
Stupid
basement.
Badger hole not being proper
No,
size
Yumi
for
would end up
foxes.
doing something stupid if we left her there. Especially since I still don't know where Altros is. He's sitting outside for all I know.
Probably.
Flashed out.
Come on, second in.
So's the pot-bellied badger.
Exactly.
Best part of it.
Yeah.
It's perfectly my size, though.
A few less tea cakes and she'd be fine.
Rice belly. I said.
So yes.
Yep.
Actually, the one who could fit down
We'll
this
have
hole
to send
easily
a
is
retinue
you.
with you.
Yeah, I would be bouncing
course.
all over the place in
I
this
know.
hole.
It'd be
Yeah.
extra
Um,
room
It's
there,
not
down there
that
for
different
you.
customs.
We'll have to request that you, or at least our guards, check in every day to ensure that nothing has happened. as
Haven't
you
been
know.
slaughtered.
Pull out one of the imperial reports I've been writing up for our scouting adventure.
Is
I
that
know
another
you-
alphabet?
This is one of our scouting reports. Roll it back up. We have to report into. Same everywhere.
So we'll send. He talks to Kras, and Kras grumbles a lot, but eventually ponies up 5 individuals that are going to be sent as your
Sacrifices?
New friends.
new friends. We'll call them.
Yeah, they'll be our Who-Man shields.
Yes.
Well, we would have to pass back through here on the way back anyway, so
Feeling this.
when we return, they
Skill
can
challenge,
check
feeling
in,
it.
I'm stuck in a hole. I can't do much.
and we can talk again then.
Well, it was nice to meet you, and please come back whenever you're done checking on the south on your people you know down there.
Thanks for the carrots.
Villagers
Oh,
down south-
excellent!
villagers down south.
Do you need rations? We're not giving them any rations. Oh, please! They're just traveling. They're scouts. They're trying to see their friends. What's the They don't need rations. They're animals. They can eat dirt.
Dirt's
There
not
is
tasty.
no animal.
Wow.
There is no unevolved animal that eats dirt, dude.
The bugs eat
Obviously,
dirt.
Kras eats
They're
dirt.
bugs.
If your people have evolved to eat dirt, I am highly impressed.
Do you eat dirt?
Although with the way
You look like a man who loves some dirt.
A good mouthful of hot dirt in the morning.
Here's a potted plant.
Here, the plant.
The favorite food of your people.
A jar of dirt.
Well,
Who added some pepper on it? Just flavor.
Be careful. Not every one of my kind are as forward as me.
Which is
Go.
why
Oh
you
my
just sent out
a
here.
giant upright walking Lynx, kill it!
Don't push northward yet. All of our kind aren't
Some of us are
diplomatic if you didn't
more
gather
territorial.
that from... If you didn't gather that from the Growling Wolf.
Well, we won't be moving north. We have to establish a base camp here first.
So you'd be here for a while anyways.
Yes. This is going to be one of our base of operations.
It shouldn't be.
Don't tell the Emperor. They should not be taking one of our
see how
towns.
that goes.
It beats cutting down more trees.
We might not be normal animals, but we still are. Our people as a whole are still territorial.
I don't want them finding a way to unlock what's in the fucking lake by accident with their dark magic because they're fucking assholes.
We'll go and fetch the two dancers. What did you call them?
Rowen is the wolf and Yumi is the fox.
All right, we'll go.
The
We'll
one
fetch
that
them.
runs her mouth and causes trouble.
One of the guards goes by. Rowan, the door opens. You're right in front of the door, and the guard's like, nah. Are you seriously trying?
Can we hear a stumble?
Kick the door closed.
You have a guard.
Now he's in like the guards calling, "Evening, ma'am."
the guard is completely shocked. You get one free action.
I'm gonna try to knock him out.
Roll.
It's what
I believe in your power.
It's Rowen.
it's exactly
Yeah.
what you do.
This is exactly
It's fantastic.
Rowan's MO. 9.
I could say he had.
What am I rolling?
Unarmed
He didn't know what
attack.
was going on.
Rolling to melee.
10.
10 total.
To hit the unarmed guy in the back of the head.
Your unarmed melee is 10.
You go, ha!
How was it 10?
That can't be
Metal!
right, Mark. That can't be right.
Dexterity versus your unarmed is dexterity versus AC.
You are so not blue here right now.
No, that's range, that's why. No, my unarmed is 13.
This guy's in armor.
Either way,
Ow, my hand!
metal. You're not used to armor like that. That's why you didn't strong hand.
Had this been Yumi or Tonei or Hazumu or Altros, that would have knocked him straight out. This pretty much went the equivalent of.
You just hit your dad in the back of the head.
You tried to karate chop and you don't know how to karate chop.
You hear from downstairs, this one's still fighting! A bunch of guards rush forward.
Rowan, sit!
You hear in Tony's voice.
Rowan,
You hear Rowan blar.
Keep fighting!
Need help! They're in trouble! Roll.
For the Emperor!
You've been brainwashed.
It's so true.
It's worse.
What is that?
11.
Meanwhile, we're halfway up that tunnel.
Rowan manages to
Oh, no.
scramble up the stairs by throwing people over his shoulder as he gets.
I go over towards the door.
You get to the dining hall. Hazumu and Tonei are kind of
Standing
at
there
the
with my
table,
arms
sitting
crossed,
there
looking
with
at him
delicious
like he's-
food in front of them, and the Pierce and the strange armored one are standing there kind of.
I stand up. Rowan, down. I make
She's
a
making the sit gesture.
Yeah.
And she's rolling up her reports and going, at your snout.
pretty much with an imperial report, no less.
Oh, an Imperial report.
Ooh, that's even worse.
Report.
I write up. We're going south per orders. Remember?
But we are south.
No, we were supposed to go all the way south.
Nope.
Nope, you were supposed to check this far.
This
We're
far.
supposed to check this far.
We were supposed to check south. I'm playing on the letter of the law.
Oh, okay, you're being that. Okay, that's fine.
Yep.
I'm playing the one that knows the rules and twists the rules.
In other words, abomination.
Rowan, what
I
do
have
you
to
do?
play my strengths.
Well, I know they can understand me.
Yeah, we can understand you.
I write
Is
back.
this some sort of trick so we can get the jump on them later?
Yes.
Where's my armor?
He would like his armor, which does make sense for heading out.
He would like his armor.
I'm not wearing this robe.
I'll admit the robe doesn't suit him.
Cross gives a very blunt. He's wearing that till you are out of our base camp. We'll have one of the guards bring him his armor and give it to him once you've left
Write him a note.
our perimeter.
They'll give you your armor once we're outside town.
And my spear.
And yours. And Rowan the Godslayer spear.
Is that what you're telling
The
me?
Rowen, and the Rowen spear.
The Rowen spear.
The Rowen
And
spear,
the
yeah.
Rowen spear.
Alright.
I wrote-
You hear in the background, Grass, sir, there's no fox down here.
You guys didn't have anybody looking at them?
We had them in a cellar. Where would they go? It's stone all around.
19.
You took your eyes off of
21
Yumi.
21 insight.
You never take your eyes off of Yumi.
As you say that, you kind of never take. You look out the window and you can see Yumi going out of the hole.
21 insight. Is there a
Covered
hole
in
in the
dirt.
wall down there? I called.
I hate you, Badger!
This thing's attacking me.
Get
off! Get off!
It's being friendly. It's a dog. It's an overgrown puppy.
Here, Selkie.
Ah! You hear the equivalent of a guy getting tripped down the stairs. So he just floats up and then sees Yumi out the window.
Through the window, really.
Altros?
I'm shaking the dirt off.
Yes.
I don't know if I
So
if
much
I even hear
dirt.
you.
You would hear the name. Names don't have a translation.
Yes. Shake, Selkie.
Ow.
Well, I guess she's out. I'm going to stage a guess that the badger burrowed in and she got out through said entrance because you
Crass,
didn't find anything.
you understand now. Crass is swearing up a storm. At least you think they're swears.
Yes, that's any
By the
reaction
tone.
You may really.
Yes.
No, Selkie, hold Yumi!
Altros, you pop out while she's declaring that no cell can hold her.
Technically, it was a cellar.
Yes. It's a cell of sorts. It's got cell in the name.
Oh my god.
Yumi, we're leaving.
She can't understand.
Damn right we are.
She's
Yeah,
still
'cause
on.
I'm all black magic.
Right.
I mean, we're
We get to go south.
leaving escorted. And Rowan stays naked, well, in the robe until we get outside the wall.
He's gonna have to walk around in it.
Is that metal jackass coming with us?
No, just
No.
some of his men.
Some of his minions are.
Good, we can lose them on the way. Let's go!
You can understand
Trust
that.
me, I can keep my eyes on the fox. I'll make sure the men can too.
You also make sure my men come back.
Yeah, they'll come back.
They're,
By that I mean they won't.
it's an Imperial escort, Yumi. You know how these work.
They're not Imperials!
They're their equivalent of Imperials.
I don't care what their equivalent is. They put me in a cellar. But Rome was there naked.
Yumi, I would put you in a cellar if we had one to put you in back home. I will.
And it wouldn't hold me!
I always keep you
Altros,
locked up
what
over
did you
there.
just fall out of?
After the fox gets out, scrabble, and I hear up there, I'm going, oh boy. I'll stick my head up, look around. Am I looking in through one of the windows into the
Yes.
I reach out and pet the badger's head.
No, you're inside.
Yes.
I'm outside.
We can see
Here,
them.
if you
I'm outside. I kind of like. I look at the fox.
wave.
I look up. I go scratch. Then disappear back down the hole.
Back down the hole he goes.
Pierce is like, can you have the animals do your bidding?
He's special.
Like a companion. Oh.
He's my companion.
I can't understand you. I'm down the hole.
Many mages of my order actually do have animals that they have as companions. Do you have a
Oh,
badger?
it's one of those types of societies, eh?
Yeah, big time.
Really into
Something
badgers.
like that, yeah.
I'm really into badgers.
Like a hedgehog.
But
Soft
see,
as
I
fur.
do know that concept.
Positive
I've seen
saying.
him summon his spirit fairs, so thus, I know I can play
Hey,
with.
sir, did you say that badger has a bear?
No, I said it was a badger. Badger.
He was naked.
Like a
I have to go now.
Like a wolf jerk.
Alright, so are you going to be doing anything else other than being escorted to the perimeter of town?
Clearly, we're being escorted to the perimeter of town. I don't think Giant Clank there is really going to go for anything otherwise.
You're saying he doesn't. Well, okay, now.
I write up the message. Altros stay in
Oh, wait a
animal until
second.
outside of town.
I finally go back
and hold it up
inside.
to the window.
There's nobody in the cellar.
That's correct.
And an open door.
All of your companions, however, can be seen.
Oh, they're
When
on
you
Going
look
down
up,
the
yeah.
We're all outside.
I'm going to be very cautious about this. Waiting.
I'm gonna yell out.
Basically, all you see is the snout, the eyes, the eyes kind of going.
I'm gonna call it Altros. The Tony seems to have some sort of plan. We're gonna jump them when we leave town.
Picture this bad guy kind of going. Tony has a plan.
It's compared to
Yumi's on the loose.
it's compared to any of the rest of them having a plan.
Well, but still, it's Abomination as planned. Yumi's on the loose.
I've played nice so far.
Oh yeah, and right now you're touched by dark magic.
I'm normally touched by dark magic.
Oh.
I don't have. Hey, I don't
Yeah,
even
she's
have
fine. I'm the one that's screwed.
Pierce said that would wear off, though.
It will. Anyways.
And he's still wearing blue, and I said that's not your color.
Don't let him walk too fast, or he'll flash us all.
No, go for it. Okay.
Meet us out front, Yumi.
Okay. Don't like you.
Who are you pointing at?
Grass.
Okay.
I want to intimidate him.
Try.
I want to see if I can.
You
The
may.
intimidation doesn't want to work for me after this damn game. 26! Come on, Dad's training.
You kind of do the. You can almost picture the darkening around everywhere, but just where your eyes are, kind of like. And he just kind of goes.
That's right.
To look over.
Out of yourself.
Yumi.
It's okay.
Yumi. What the fuck?
They haven't seen me fight.
What the
They just
fox?
think I'm cute and fluffy.
They might still think you're cute and
They're
fluffy after you
bad.
fight, just
This is true.
but deadly.
Yes, they're
Yeah.
Imperials.
No, they pissed off the spirit something fierce.
They cut down all the trees.
Cut down all the trees?
They,
They're fucking stupid,
they
dude!
can't
asked-
summon it.
I
They
asked
can't
Rowen,
see spirits.
What's going?
They don't
what's
have
going on up there?
eyes.
Yeah. It doesn't matter if they can't see them, they still piss them off!
They're
going on
like
up
the
there?
monk town up. They're like the
I don't know for
outcast town
sure,
up north.
but I think we're gonna get the drop on these escorts as soon as we leave town.
No, they're friends.
Oh, so we're gonna be out. We're gonna be out to get out of town.
Actually, I walk up behind Rowan. Smack to the back of the head.
No, you don't understand what he said. Oh,
No,
yes, you
we
do.
understand you guys.
You
We don't
understand.
understand
Okay, we
us.
can't understand you.
That's what you said. We're gonna jump them when we leave town.
No.
What? I can't understand what you're saying.
She made this gesture.
That means we're gonna kill them when we get out of town!
All right.
In character. Yeah. Can't do anything with these.
Don't worry, it'll wear off all this dark magic.
I really wish we could. I really.
It
intend
really hurt.
It just
I'm gonna
tingled.
crawl out of my
Oh,
hole.
it
Are you sure we
hurts.
can't spare a few more people to go with them? No. Okay.
I'm gonna crawl out of my hole.
Trust me, I'd almost
Now,
rather take a
and
wish for the.
I'm gonna stand.
fucking
I'm gonna get up on
canines.
my hind haunches. Look at my fur. Look at my fur. How clean it is.
Pretty clean.
Look over at Yumi's fur. Reach over with. Go, ding. Get down all fours and scrabble off into an alley.
I'm gonna put my horns against your arm.
What?
Scrabble off the alley to change.
Okay.
Actually, no. I think I'm probably gonna follow you guys in animal form till you get out of town. Because I don't.
Slow.
I can
Actually,
carry you.
I pick up the badger and put him on Selkie. Here's your ride.
Oh.
we head outside.
Don't move, he might eat you.
Huge bug eyes.
Altros.
The silent scream in the back of the head. All you guys hear is what he hears, and he has that.
That's for the dirt. Badger.
Yumi,
you're
did you
right on
Altros.
Selkie now.
Did you seriously try going in a badger hole, Yumi?
That's a pretty big hole.
My hips are fine.
You have very fox
The
bearing.
badger is bad at digging.
The badger counts for the belly, not for the childbearing hips. You can make the face at me all you like. We're
Stupid Altros and his tight
that
balls.
way. I walk over. I actually
Kick my
walk
ass.
over. I walk over, pick Altros up off of Selkie. Carry him over.
Cling with a death grip to Tony. it's like the cat being.
Yes.
Reassuring like that at the back of his
do to
neck.
make him like dig his claws into your leg?
He just didn't want to move.
I hold up the note in front of his snout, telling him to stay in animal form until we get outside of town. I passed off the lie that you're my companion. so they wouldn't know about us shape-shifting.
So 5 of the guards are going to escort you. They have you travel in front of them, while one of them...
I'm going to be...
4 of them are behind you, one of them is leading you.
I'm going to be watching the guys in back very intently because I can, because I'm being riding on the shoulders.
Because you're being carried.
Yeah, because I'm being carried. I can stare back at them.
And all the as far
Like
as
this,
they know,
no,
your creepy
just-
animal companion.
Yeah, constantly looking at them like this.
What a weird badger. You hear this? What a weird badger. I don't know. It kind of creeps me out. It's like that.
And then
Nature's companion.
then with my digging claws, going to go.
Altros! Come on, that's what Rowen's for.
Yeah, remember.
Meanwhile,
Go
If
ahead.
those bug guys again, I'm going to cook them.
what?
No, you're
Don't
not.
cook him. He's our friend.
Besides, don't you know that you shouldn't eat magic? It fucks with you.
Probably. I don't know much about magic.
You don't want to eat my magic companion.
Your magic mushroom?
I'm not surprised. Our military forces don't either. It's a bit of a pain in the
You're
ass.
scared. It's going to the edge of the town. You haven't had a good rest in a long time, and it's been kind of intense the last few hours.
Hey, it's been fun for me. I just been light digging in.
We averted an apocalypse.
We're not going to be able to get very far tonight.
I don't actually know anything about the apocalypse happening.
No, you missed that part.
Nobody said. No, actually, I got blinded by the event, but I don't know
Yes.
what the event was.
That's right. You just know there was an event.
I just climbed into the nuclear
Could-
fridge and rode the shockwave across the
Could Pierce give a
desert.
scroll of his spell?
You're already gone.
Yeah. Shit.
We're never going to be able to communicate with them again once this wears
You want
off.
to share his spell anyway.
Well, a scroll would not be sharing it. Scrolls are only temporary use. But we're not going to be able to communicate come morning.
But when we get back here, we can make a report. I guess he can do his thing, and we can talk to him.
Yeah. We're not going to be able to understand each other on the road. I look over at the 5.
They look at each other. They look at you.
The spell will
That's
wear
your problem.
The spell will wear off. Just
Don't cook us while we sleep.
be mindful of hostile sounds from the wolf just being how he talks.
No, we'll be able to understand you. Don't worry.
You can still understand us?
Oh yeah. Pierce has these little trinkets that he sets up for when we go scouting. I'll
Oh,
just
so it's
understand.
Okay, you'll understand us. We just won't be able to
Yeah.
communicate back.
Okay.
Okay. You can't tell us anything.
What are they carrying on about?
I don't know. I just want to know when we're going to jump them.
Write a message.
Keeping my eye on them.
Write a message, putting it forward. Magic will wear off. We won't be able to understand them, but you'll understand us again. Go ahead, I taught my badger to read.
Good thing you did that. Yes.
We need to.
That
we
badger
need to,
keeps making bug eyes at me.
Altros, behave. Scratch behind his ears. Distraction tactic.
It's just when she turns away, it's like.
This one guy is back like, come on! That guy!
So did,
We need to-
did
we're
they
gonna-
show off their trinket?
No.
We need to.
But
we
we
need
know
to
that
make,
they have
We
them.
need to make camp.
Well, you know that they have them.
Will you be comfortable sleeping outdoors with us? Or do
We
you
brought our own measures for making a camp. No offense, but we don't sleep on rocks.
What? We don't sleep on rocks. No,
sleep
I
on
sleep on
bedrolls. Are you kidding? This one's face planted in the dirt before.
Remember, you had the very same stone slab since when you were a tiny bunny at the monastery.
But it was a nice even slab.
Yes, it was a very nice even slab, but it was still a slab.
It's still technically a rock.
I write to Altros. We're making camp. Lead the other.
I'm just.
Lead the
I'm
two that
torn.
can't understand.
I'm torn. I have to do camping ritual.
Does he get the whole concentrated look?
Yes, and
I write the message.
a constipated. You get the look of a constipated badger going.
Message back to him. I thought you said this place is spiritually void. I'm pretty sure they're not going to care.
It's tradition.
Bling.
It is
Well,
tradition.
yeah, that's precisely. You're running against tradition.
I know.
And the bling.
Spirit vision on.
No spirits. Not at the perimeter of town, at least.
Very pensive badger.
Yeah, very very pensive badger. Bad.
So bad.
Yes, very bad.
Never ask about the explosion.
I just assumed Yumi was the center of it. Considering she walked out of it, and I didn't see any dark clouds approach. I figure it wasn't cataclysmic.
Can't be that bad.
Just impressive. Impressive as hell.
Something's happened, but we still don't know what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stay in animal form as long as you can to not give yourself away.
I think as soon as I can, I'm going to have to sneak away and try and do a camping ritual.
Get a good distance. They won't know the difference. They'll think I desummoned you.
I don't know if I'm mildly offended at the word de-summoned. Well, I do it to my bear, but he doesn't mind it.
Same concept.
Summon you, unsummon.
Yeah.
It's kind of like we are watching Goofy suddenly talk about fractal physics. What's he know about de-summoning? Unsummoning.
So the humans have made camp, but they always have two of them watching you. Just always those eyes watching you.
On the plus, I write to the other two. On the plus side, we don't technically have to take watch, but
Yeah,
I
they're
already
watching
know
themselves.
I
I'm
want
going
to.
to look at them I'm going to try and get some distractions between me and them before I stare at them with the spirit eyes on. Is the area around where they are, like their spot, is it noticeably deader, so to speak, than
They seem to be walking voids of spiritual energy. Yes.
it's where they are?
Yeah.
They are so not zen.
I just had another insight. I bet it's all the metal. These guys are coated in so much metal. We've never seen so much. You've never seen so much. You dream of it, but you've never seen it.
That's right.
There is a small problem with this whole deal here.
These guys are
I was
walking
going to send somebody
dampeners.
after us before we can get back.
I wonder what happened if you put a metal hat on her.
Tinfoil hat!
Well, I think probably have to be 16 gauge steel for her, but roughly the same equivalent there.
Here's your tank helmet.
Yes, exactly.
Let's go with lead.
We got you this football helmet for your birthday.
So yes, you guys are making camp. The humans are making camp, and they're watching you while three others set up. They're not being very kind to the area either. Like they're pretty much
Even
clearing the
hours.
grass,
Oh.
evening it out, taking down little trees that are just growing, saplings and stuff like that.
Shouldn't do that.
This
We're
is-
making camp. We're making camp. We don't care.
They're seeing them making
I
camp
actually, any of the saplings they assert, I actually go take them further into the woods and replant them properly.
Oh, I'm going to wander off into the woods just dejected.
You're not being allowed to wander off. They're keeping an eye on you when you go anywhere.
The badger? In the badger form?
Yeah, they're probably not really caring about.
Because haven't I been making them creepy?
What are you like? Your badger's running off.
He always wanders back. He can't go that far.
What are the rest of you doing for camp? He was like, la, la, la.
Just fixing the problem. Nature's happy again. Yay.
Yeah, you
tried to put it right.
It's strange, but when they're clearing that place, you kind of feel icky.
Yeah, I don't like it.
No.
I don't like it at all.
No.
Like when Silky
I don't think I'm going to be able to meditate here.
I'm going to steal their bedrolls.
They're kind of making them right now. They're setting it up in a makeshift building, a tent.
One of the big old tents.
They go through a lot of trouble.
They do, but you have to admit, it's pretty precise whatever they're doing.
Military.
Very military. Very.
Military charm
Seems
to
pretty
it.
efficient, but they're just breaking so many trees.
Yeah, you'd find a good spot.
Yeah.
Imperials wouldn't care about the spirits the way everybody else does.
Yes, they would.
Yeah,
Oh, yes, they would because of the shamans. They have
They
to.
always bring a shaman.
yeah.
They have to.
With the shaman.
Because the earth will kill them if they don't.
They would care when
Mother
their shaman
Octavia.
is bitching at them.
No, it
Our
doesn't-
shaman has wandered off at the
I
moment.
mean, I can have myself against a god, but not every Imperial is as awesome as I am.
Oh boy.
Rowan,
Ego,
there's no
the
point in
writing-
bitching at you right now. You can't understand me.
I'm going to tell them a story of
How
blue
would you do
hair.
anyway?
Which story of blue hair?
The awesome one?
The awesome one.
The
The one where you
Earth
kill
of
the
blue
god?
hair?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, then I'm going to take their stuff while she's telling the story.
They have very little stuff.
Yumi.
I mean, their tent and their bedrolls. They want to destroy the earth? They can sleep underneath it.
Well,
underneath the stars.
Yumi.
she's telling the story, and they're staying in the tent while two of the guards, well, one of them is watching her, and the other guard is just watching the rest of you, kind of like, why do I get the stand duty?
Countering the damage. Stop it.
I'm not countering it enough. I'm going to go turn my spirit vision back on.
I'm countering it so that the amount done is about what Selkie would be doing anyways.
Selkie doesn't do that.
Selkie tried eating a spirit at the Grove. I'm not inclined to believe that he is completely under control.
Yeah.
Can you maybe tether that thing so it doesn't fly? It's just going to...
No.
He won't wander off. He's attached to her.
You didn't even bother asking the ground and the trees if you could sit there. So screw you.
Why the heck would we ask the ground and the trees if we can sit here?
Because it's polite.
Exactly.
Oh, Mr. Rock, is it okay if I toss you? They start laughing. You're actually going to smack him?
Yes. Being a dick.
No, that's not Zen.
Now you have weapons at you.
Yumi.
This is the point where we take them over.
Now!
You can't understand us.
You don't have
Hey, lead your weapons. It's time. It's go time.
No, but you don't.
Yumi's angry.
You can't
and they have
understand them
weapons
yet.
out.
It hasn't worn off.
They drew,
They
their,
drew
weapons
their
at the
weapons.
visual aid.
Oh, okay.
That must be the signal.
I whistle.
Meanwhile, Altros is
Stop.
sitting by the in among the trees, kind of going, "Dear God, what are these things?"
Yumi.
Forget that your problem. I'm leaving. I'm going to go meditate somewhere. I'm pissed.
You stay nearby.
Try and find me.
If you leave, we'll go back to Crass.
15 stealth.
Yumi, come on.
Try and find me. You're holding up a bush in front of your face. It's kind of like, is she a comedian?
Yes.
Yeah, the answer is yes.
You fall terribly. Their passive is better than that.
I'm wandering off. I don't care.
They're not letting you wander off. They're saying, no, you have to stay within visual range.
Really should have sent her back to town. She's just going to keep doing this.
Yes.
You're the ones who said they had to keep going south.
No, I'm saying this at the moment.
Oh, we're heading south. We're not heading north.
Yeah.
I don't think I've even noticed that yet. I'm so upset. I'm so upset by what I'm seeing happening.
Well, Yumi, what would you rather do?
I'm meditating. Goodbye.
And I get the foxtail. Okay. I'm gonna start bucking
Don't
feet.
talk to me until like in the face and then keep going.
I'm going to try communing with whatever spirits I can find around here. As you know, off in the woods, away from the big metal guys.
Okay. Roll it.
Try and make some contact. See if I figured out what's going on.
Rally the soldiers,
Which one's
Altros.
this?
Rally the
Nature
soldiers.
When I get the Yumi
Which-
tail, I
which
actually
one
go
am I
looking for
rolling on?
Altros, for that matter.
Jim, which one am I rolling on?
Your nature. They're not letting you anywhere further than 10 feet away from them before they say you get back here.
Yeah, I go as far as I can looking around for where the badger went.
I rolled 16
That's it.
total.
Nope. No spirit wants to come and talk to you right now. No spirit wants to communicate. No spirit wants to even give you a nod. They're not showing up. They're staying relatively in their...
Wherever they're hiding, they're
Yeah.
hiding well.
24 perception. Altros.
And you're distracted.
Okay, I'll go back to Badger and scamper over.
Hold up a message. Can you send a message back to Southern Lotus? I remember he's supposed to be able to do that.
You're supposed to learn that.
Yeah, I know I did.
He did learn it.
I did learn it, except it
There's no
requires a
spirit.
spirit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna basically sit down and kind of give the.
Nobody answering?
If I could do, I'd go.
Hello, spirit hotline? Can I get Southern Lotus?
Also, you can't exactly
How
talk
far
to each
are
other
we?
right now.
How far are we currently?
I can
from-
talk to
it's 2 days.
But
between
her I
Southern
can't. I just-
Lotus
that's
and
what hands
Firesong,
on.
right?
Yeah.
No, she can
Three
understand
days,
you. You can't understand her.
But I'm in badger form. I don't know if I can actually talk in badger form.
Right.
But I can make paw signals.
So how far are you trying to go from the camp?
I'm not. I'm meditating.
So you're
Would you-
meditating.
I'm pissed off because of being a daughter at this point. What they've done is actually angered Yumi.
Yes.
So she's actually meditating to get in contact with the Great White
In
Stag.
the location?
Yes.
Would you
Roll.
What am I rolling?
Roll.
Okay.
Would you be willing to go back
4.
to Southern Lotus? They won't notice you're gone. They
4.
won't notice any of the rest
Yep.
of us.
4.
We need to check out what happened to the towns in the south. But we do have our goddamn deadline.
Yumi, in a strange way of, I guess, being Yumi, has sat down right in the middle of camp and is got her eyes closed with her fingers touching as she's grumbling to herself quietly. At first, you know,
That's the end of it.
that's the end of it. You know, okay, Yumi's sitting down. Altros, roll
Yeah.
perception.
My back is to the fox. No.
12.
You rolled a 2.
Right, I have plus 10.
Yeah, you're not going to notice it. Getting dark pretty
Well,
fast, though.
because I'm talking to her.
It's getting dark pretty fast.
It's odd. Getting dark pretty fast.
But
Not
I'm
sure what's
telling
going
the
on.
story.
Yep.
I'm not done yet.
It's actually adding so much hubris to your story about how the darkness came to the... Ooh, it's getting dark. Nice. And came to the village.
And there was thunder.
Yeah, pretty much.
Lightning! Yeah, it's thunder! Ooh! And
And
lightning! Zot! Oh, my.
Yeah, that's actually happening.
that's not... That seems sudden.
I turn around and look back.
What's going
Am I
on?
afraid?
Yumi's just sitting there. Just sitting there.
Is she meditating?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, totally.
Oh,
Totally awesome.
no, it's not.
Okay, everything looks
The
okay.
god's like, oh, gonna be a windy night. Alright, well, good thing we got a tent. To tell us more about this blue-haired.
And then this one time,
At
And
band camp.
band camp.
We all went there.
Rowen, your fur's kind of standing on end.
But you're not wearing metal armor.
Right. What one? I want metal armor.
He's just eyeing the guards. He's about my size. Legs don't bend the right way, but I can fix that.
We're upside down.
Now they do.
Altros, roll your perception again. Yumi, roll one more time on your nature.
7.
Plus,
1.
9.
26.
That's a little better. Altros,
Yeah. Oni.
it's kind of getting cold.
It's Oni weather, right?
Your eyes kind of do the up.
speaking of light.
You have a circle that is open right above you, and all around you are dark, foreboding clouds. They're churning. You've seen this before
Let me
at
guess.
the monastery. We're gonna end it there, right now.
So I look down at
Okay,
the looking way up.
now, end scene is the little pot-bellied badger looking up, and in the next 2 frames, going from sitting badger to halfway to fully Henioke at a dead run towards the center of camp.
Yeah, Yumi, your low rolls meant that you were channeling all the negative energy. You just made a giant magnet in the sky.
All the way
Well, they fucked up my horns, so I
across the
guess.
sky.
Yep.
It's all about dark magic.
Wait, Elders, what?
Yeah, it's basically, you saw me go, zing! A very fast change, too.
Yes, the badger's booting it. So we're gonna end it there. It was a low action campaign, low action setting, but you had to do diplomacy.
And completely failed.
It wasn't a complete failure, but yeah.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, okay.
It was pretty fair.
It was
pretty
really
fair.
bad.
So we'll go around the table. Altros, things you like, things you dislike,
Didn't seem that bad to me.
things you'd like to recommend.
I got to use my animal form. and I got her stuck in it.
Yumi stuck in the hole.
And that I didn't even ask her to go in the hole. No,
it's
it was entirely your own fault. I mean, I just put the hole there.
You know that if anyone ever goes in a hole, they're going to roll a 1 to get out. Just like Dwarf George. Yumi? Likes, dislikes?
Just didn't like my rolls tonight.
Just bad rolls?
They were all bad.
At least it was in combat.
That's hilarious.
It was hilarious.
That's
Many hilarious situations.
Hazumu?
It was fun. Yes.
It was fun.
I met a kindred spirit.
Yeah.
Which one's that?
Pierce.
Pierce.
No, he's more kindred spirit to her.
No, the babbling story part.
Oh.
Yeah, it's badly targeted.
Them over dinner was the same
We
thing.
bonded.
You made a friend
I did.
who will never be able to understand you again.
Yep.
Tony.
I'm sorry, it wasn't a complete failure. We didn't end up fighting an entire goddamn battalion.
Everyone's like, that's a complete failure.
That's complete fair. We didn't get to fight an entire battalion.
Play really nice. You can bury the 5 that we have in the
That
yard.
is scary as sin.
And I don't keep promises to Imperials.
First and
Ever.
Oh, first two. Terrifying. That's
I don't like
Rowen.
Imperials, remember?
Likes, dislikes?
yeah.
It was a skill challenge. Boo.
We could have had the entire diplomacy as a skill challenge. That would have been...
That would have great.
No,
Terrifying.
that would have sucked
I'm the only one with
massively.
diplomacy.
Had all 5 of you been there, I might have resorted to that. There were only 2 people.
Because they're smart. They got rid of the 2 problem ones right away.
Somebody threw us in jail.
Aw.
You did it to yourself, Mr. Struggles.
And snarls and...
And then I sassy and crass.
He's a dick. He deserves it.
Yes, he's a dick.
Sassing Iowa.
I sass Iowa. Why would this guy be any different?
Because he
He wouldn't be.
He's less
Because
intimidated
Iowa
than I
knows
am.
Exactly.
This guy doesn't.
So, it's the same basic principle. He's a dick. I'm going to be a bitch to him. That's just the way it is.
I know. That's why I didn't protest you being thrown down there.
You didn't. Yeah, it didn't say a single word.
As you have now discovered what the steel ones are, etc., etc.
Spiritual dead zones.
They're no threat. The spirits will kill them.
Pretty much.
Yep.
The spirits will take us with them.
No, the spirits are just going to
No.
wipe them out. We're fine.
They're not going to last very long here.
But yes, that's
We have to deal with other spirits at the moment.
We do.
We're fine.
So when we were at the lake...
Frankly, it's my premise for not disturbing their base camp. It's just as screwed as the town we were at back north with the Arcane Guardian.
With the
Probably
gold.
far more so, for that matter. Actually, speaking
The
of,
gold.
Mask will eventually take them off.
Oh, him. Yes,
With old man hair.
Yep.
I do not like him. Oh, he is in my bad books so deep. He is on the fly leaf of that book. There's a dedication just to him. Die, 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 die.
When you're a tree, if he walks by, you're going to drop so many acorns on his head.
Oh, yeah. You ever seen someone strangled by a tree? Wait for it.
To experience this session?
Yes, 225.
Is that with or without the head?
That's with the head desk.
Damn.
I didn't see her do the head desk. Skinny.
It was short.
We're
At
level
the beginning.
Alli?
Level 4.
You okay?
Yep. Just tired.
So where are we now? 3.
3880. We are level 4.
Yep. So everyone
30
level
over
up for the next
there.
session. Your loot from 3rd level will catch up to you when you get to something.
Yeah, I'm
Actually,
still holding this look
the
around.
loot's walking with us. We just got to get it.
Oh.
I don't know what you're talking about, George.
Oh, those pretty necklaces.
No, actually,
Trinkets.
I think Altros has just clocked in that he never wants to be near those metal suits.
Yeah.
Rowan's
see,
like, I want to crawl in one of those.
I know you
suits.
want to crawl inside one and snuggle up. I don't want to be near one.
yes, we kind of want the
Actually,
Empire
go
to
next
not
week
invade
would
Southern
be-
Lotus and take all that armor.
Well, no, I don't think even that. I mean, the bull would just say throw it all in a hole and bury it.
Make it into weapons.
Because I mean, look,
Yes, but we wouldn't be dealing with Bull. We'd be dealing with Iowa.
Not the
Because
dye,
Iowa's the
make it
closest
into
Imperial
weapons.
officer.
yeah. Well, I think he knows too much about spirit stuff to.
No, he doesn't. You already have that problem.
Well, he should know. I mean, he was.
I know.
All right, we're gonna.
He knows as much as an
you have
Imperial
you have
knows.
the beaver.
It's on the character sheet.
God damn it!
That's where he was drawn.
All right, we're gonna end it there. Thanks for joining us.
All right. Bye.